classes now.
Passing
Would
classes
you
is
like to
good.
sync your current account with the saved settings?
Say yes.
Keaton, do I want to do that?
Yes, say yes.
Ignore.
Oh. So I set up default settings for everyone. But you can change them as you see fit.
Okay.
But just so you don't have to go through every single thing. How did you have a? So I saw
No.
your thing. Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
That's fine.
Oh, there's a clock.
There's the clock. We got a calendar. I'll be going over all that stuff. I
God.
was hoping Elijah would be here. I don't think he's awake. Dude's on the East Coast and he wakes up the last every single week. I don't get it. What's he doing? Playing Valorant until 4 a.m.?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what he was saying.
I know. Wow, your favorite streamer is back. That's right. We got a whole one viewer, one watcher on the stream.
Hey, who's that? They must be really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what a cool guy.
The Keith.
No, that says the Kelf, actually.
Oh,
Don't
the
dox him,
Kelf.
please.
Yeah, your name on the server is also Kelf.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anyone to know my real name.
Yeah.
Your secret identity has to be protected.
Yeah.
Oh, that chat is not visible.
It's very small.
I'll fix that some other time, I guess. I'm not doing that right now. Let's see, I'll try one more time. Get this dude, but then I'll start talking. I'll call him, in fact.
Gotta log into my character here. I never made a backstory. You want me to type one up really quick?
You have a backstory.
ChatGPT.
I sent you one. But I didn't even read it.
Yeah, it was like, I'm a druid, I like nature. That's pretty much all it said. It's like, I can shapeshift.
You decided to commit to the druid, Keith?
I don't know what you're talking about. I could be anything.
True.
I want to make chat bigger. I have to make boundary smaller.
Do we get donations from the stream?
Yeah, where's my cut?
Yeah, you guys will get a cut.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I get
really need this.
royalties for my image being used.
Your image?
Yep.
How's that? Is the chat better? That's better. You can read that, right? No comments. Sweet.
Oh, you want me to check?
Yeah. I'm also watching the
Still
stream.
pretty small. I can read it, but it's still small.
Gotta make the.
It's not too bad if I'm on full screen. So who
Well,
watches in full screen?
dude, you gotta enjoy everything. What is my login to Streamlabs? Log in with Twitch? Probably. Chat. Box. Thank you. Thank you. Font. Where's the font size? Oh, there's the font size. Okay, it'll be bigger next time. We got to be able to see this interactivity with our fans, you know?
Yeah,
It's critical.
true.
That
Yeah,
is.
this is fricked. I gave
You gave what?
I'm trying to generate a backstory.
This is a chat GPT stream now.
This is it. This is the one.
Alright, so Elijah's not awake. Matt never said anything.
Okay, I got it.
So guess I'll start with my spiel. So oh, thank you.
Hope you can work that in.
Yeah,
I think I made it easier to actually.
yeah, that first sentence, I think we can work with that. What the hell is this story? This is this, this
This
is
is it, man.
remarkably similar to Malik's backstory.
Is it really?
Somehow.
Did it really?
Like, did you use ChatGPT for your
I
story?
didn't. I wrote it
Number one
myself.
character trait for both of you guys is the same.
Oh hell yeah! Our origin story. We originated from.
This is how I became a super villain.
Is your ethnicity and heritage the same as mine?
Dragon?
Everyone's a dragon.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
No, it's
What a
okay.
coincidence that we're all dragons again.
Yeah.
I felt
Crazy.
left out, when you guys got to play as dragons last time and I didn't, so I had to run it back.
Yeah, there you go. No, I hope you're not all dragons. But so this will be I'm calling it Depthmaker just to keep with the names
Tradition.
of Kingmaker and Deadmaker. So this is Depthmaker because we're diving the depth of the abomination belts. So you guys probably watched
Oh
the
my.
NoNat video. We're doing abomination vaults. Dive into the depths of this dungeon. It's a big dungeon crawl, but I don't want you guys to get too caught up in that because the town of Watari is going to be very important. Your interactions with all these characters, all the townsfolk. You're probably going to be spending a decent amount of time in town. Like, I don't expect you to be resting in the dungeon. You know, after every night, you'll come back to the town at least. Well, maybe not every night, but most nights you'll spend in the town. So it's not just like straight up in the dungeon until you finish. You know what I mean?
NoNat didn't really bring up the dungeon. I guess we figure out about it as like we play.
But yeah. Well, he doesn't want to give spoilers. He told you
Yeah.
the one or two little things about like character builds, but other than that, he wasn't going to talk about the story. Yeah, that's a good picture. Did you just generate that, Keith?
No, it is AI generated, but
You didn't do it?
I didn't do it.
Well, oh, are you signed in to the server?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have an image for you. You can
I'm
see.
not the rat, am I? Because that's not me.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's a
me.
good one. Okay, I'll take it.
You'll take it. Okay. I don't have images for
Wait. You need to censor those, dude. This on stream.
what?
Cannot let the dogs hang out like that.
The
The dog's
dogs.
going.
We have lots of doggies out. Alex's character also has doggies.
Alex a little rat.
We're talking about art for our viewers. You know, don't want them to be confused. Talking about this art. So Tyler, do you want to? I don't know. We can go over building your character and getting art for it.
We have to
Okay.
not tune into your stream, right? Just because spoilers from GM perspective.
No, it is not from the GM perspective. I have a camera.
The player
Ah.
Yeah,
perspective.
it's
That's pretty poggers.
Yeah, it's from a player perspective. It'll only be able to see what you guys can see. In fact, it probably sees less.
Is
And
that
I
like
can
an
move.
add-on or a module or something?
It is a
The C
module.
camera.
Yeah, I just did it I had it called camera, but then on the player list it was listed second, so I made a Z camera, so it's on the bottom.
What about
Um,
like period camera? Well, I'd probably be on the top then.
that'd be on the top. I tried. So it's the camera. So you don't have to worry about spoilers or anything. The camera will handle it. It'll follow us automatically. It'll follow the action of the game. And it'll bounce around to whoever's talking as well. So if one of you types in a message on your character, it'll pop that up. Oh, I guess I turned it off. Never mind. I lied about the last part. But it can zoom in to whoever's talking as well. And during combat, it'll zoom around to whoever's turn it is. So that's our stream setup. I got the chat in there. I got the other big thing you can see there is the calendar, because I will be tracking days. I don't know if I'll track. We'll see how diligent I am about tracking like in-game time. But like if you say you're gonna explore this room for an hour, we're gonna look for clues in this room. You know, I'll fast forward that an hour, and then I'll say what you found after the hour. That's the idea. Now, so we have a better sense of time, and I don't have to be like, oh, it's probably nighttime. You know, we'll be more explicit about the time. I don't know how closely I'll track that. I'll at least track the days though, because the days will be important. In terms of like events in the town and in the dungeon and stuff, I need to keep track of days. So you should know the days. We're starting on a Gozrin 10th, 4721.
Gozra.
Yep.
I love Gozra.
The months are named after the gods. So we're starting in Gozrin, which is April, I believe. The equivalent of April.
Should have been March.
Well, it's like nature, you know?
Yeah, but I was born in March.
Oh, darn. So starting on Gozrin 10th at about noon in the year 4721. Yeah, so we got the stream up. I want to go over, we'll be starting with the beginner's box, and I texted, I messaged in Discord the other day that we're starting with the beginner box. You guys don't get immunity. Normally I give you guys 1 or 2 sessions of immunity, but you really should not be dying in the beginner's box. These are simple encounters.
I'm gonna kill myself. I slit my throat. Make everyone watch.
You're like
I
Wamile?
run to the end of the dungeon alone.
Yeah. Even if you do that, it might be hard to die.
Perfect.
So let's see. Oh,
I go
names.
straight to the end, like all the way to the final level of the Abomination Vaults, and I solo the last boss.
Why is this chair talking to me?
Yeah. Malik's gonna be on the stream, like on the toilet, having a bad time. I was gonna be more distractive, but maybe I shouldn't. Having a bad time on the toilet, like broadcasting to the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to put my mic like right next to my ass too, so it really just reverberates.
Thank you.
Give everyone the full experience, the full
Malik
authentic
morning
immersion.
Experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, I just don't know like why you guys are raiding my asshole. It's like not a safe place for you. The Abomination Vaults down there are gonna be brutal for a level 1 character. Even the first level, dude.
Is the Abomination Vault.
I'm gonna grab a snack really quick, actually, before we
Okay.
start.
I just threw some food in the air fryer.
I'm gonna take off my
Tyler has to
headset,
make his character anyway.
Yeah.
And Elijah's probably dead, so.
Yeah, Elijah's not here. So not a good start to our streaming career.
No, but it is very representative of what most of our weeks look like.
Yeah, it's perfect. I was gonna go over some other things. Well, first thing, it says rules we're going with. Gradual ability boost, free archetype, Tyler. So you'll have a free archetype at level 2, I believe. Is it 2 or 3? Malik, do you know? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Level 2 or 3, you'll get a free archetype, so you can plan around that. I don't know too many other like house rules. Ties go to player. We don't really have too many house rules. I am going to be playing stricter than usual because all the encounters and all the rules of the rooms and everything that's already set up, and I can track it easily. So I'm going to be a little bit stricter with combat and exploration rules, stuff like that. Just because I want it to be consistent, and I think that'll help us enjoy the depth of the story and the campaign better. But I'm not going to be an asshole. Well, hopefully. You guys can decide that, I guess. But I'll try not to be an asshole, but I do want to play it closer to the raw rules a little bit. Um, uh, let's see. I want to talk about hero points, but I'll wait for Keith, who looks like he's back. So, Keith, now that you're here,
Yes, sir.
I wanted to talk about hero points.
Okay.
Malik tried getting us use them more. I tried using them more, but I want you guys to know I'm gonna be giving out hero points like I have a timer set up. I'm gonna be giving them out. At least I have a reminder, like every 30, 45 minutes, to give them out. I'm not gonna give them out if you guys don't deserve them, but I'll just let you know it's not gonna be me forgetting. You don't get a hero point, it's because I think you don't deserve it.
And we're drawing the deck, yeah?
You can draw from the deck. You don't have to, because you can always use the hero point to reroll, which story-wise isn't that interesting to me unless you build it into the narrative or something. But like rerolling, that's not as fun. But I like using the deck, but you don't have to use them. And even if you draw from the deck, the hero point deck, you can still change your mind and use it for whatever you want. The main thing I want to talk about hero points is I want you to use them liberally, and obviously maybe you want to hold on to one for your death saves, but I'm gonna follow the rule of cool with hero points. If you want to like break the rules somehow, like the best example in the rulebook, it says like your spells do exactly what the spell says. Like if you have I don't know the spell name, but like Ray of Frost or something, or Chilling Touch, that's just the spell says, it does damage to a single target, right? And it has a chance to slow them or something if you critically succeed. So that means you can't use Chilling Touch to like put out a flame or to cool your drink or something. So you can use a hero point to solve something using a spell in ways that it isn't written. So obviously cooling your drink, that's not very exciting. Probably don't use a hero point for that. But if it's like you need to solve a puzzle, like you need to put out torches or something like that, or you want to freeze a body of water and then walk over it to get to the other side because the water is an obstacle for you guys, I'll let you use hero point to empower your spell because you're being heroic. You're using your spells beyond what they normally can do. And similar things for like, marshals, maybe like you're super duper sneaky or something like that, or like we kind of house rule this, but like targeting specific body parts, like normally you have to have an ability to blind someone with an attack, right? Or it's a trait on your weapon that has a chance to blind. Like if you say you're using your bow and arrow and shooting for this guy's eyes, if you use a hero point, boom, he's blinded. You know what I mean? Or you shoot it straight through his knee, and now he goes prone, or whatever it is. So you can be super heroic to be like super specific with your strikes, your spells, doing things beyond what the rules allow.
When we were playing my campaign, I was basically house ruling where like if you guys were targeting specific things or like as the monster's health got below certain thresholds, that because they would get like, injured and tired or beat up or whatever, then their AC would lower because they're less reflexive, they're more tired.
Yeah.
Their armor's more damaged, stuff like that. So I do retroactive AC. I don't know if you were planning on doing something like that.
I'll do something similar. I'm not gonna change their stats throughout. I'll use conditions. So if, or like I'll do a check. Like if they're really low and then you do an attack, I'll do a hidden like reflex save, and if they fail, then I'll be like, oh, you also do this. You know what I mean?
Okay. Alright.
But I won't just decide. I'll still have a role associated with, but like, ooh, this is a good opportunity for something cool to happen. I'll do a hidden reflex save. I won't even tell you guys about it, but I'll do a hidden reflex save or fortitude save, will save, whatever. It's like, you know, he's getting so beat up and he's feeling fatigued. Maybe I do a hidden will save, and then it's like, yeah, you know, he gives up and you know he passes out or he surrenders, something like that. Or like he's mentally broken because of like how crazy you guys are being. So I'll do stuff like that. And I have reminders set up for myself to make sure I'm doing that good. But yeah, hero points, you can use it to break the rules basically.
Sick.
So
I love
want
breaking
you,
rules.
yeah. So I want you to use them a lot.
Okay.
And I'll be
I'll
giving
try.
them out a
I
lot.
do forget.
I know, but I'll try to give them out to you guys a lot to help you remember. And then, oh yeah, and I'll give them out for doing something cool. If you find a creative solution to something, if you do something interesting, or you figure out part of the mystery, like you foresee, like, oh, maybe it's this guy is the bad guy or something like that. I'll be like, what? Great idea if you get a hero point. Even if you're wrong, but I'll be like, that's a great thought. Way to get into the story, you know. So I'll be giving them out. So I want you guys to get real deep into the story. It's all that stuff. I don't think I set it up for Tyler because he doesn't have a character. But for Malik and Keith, do you guys can you see your macro bars? Do you have
Yeah.
macros already?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I set
Like
up
me to
bars
use
for you.
them.
So you
I'll
see
use
the
this one.
yeah,
I mean, I just have an unarmed attack, but oh wait,
I put them on. So you'll
you put them
have
on 2.
yeah. So I put all like the athletic combat stuff there. The trip, grapple, feint, disarm, create a diversion, sneak, hide is in there. Medicine
I like
checks
how
are in
you
there.
use the WoW icons for the theory stuff.
Yeah, I got a WoW icon pack, so that's in there, and I got a free icon pack as well for some of the other ones. Just a so it's because the default's just like a black and white die, which isn't like, oh, what is this? You have to scroll over each of them. So I like the icon, so it helps you remember what is what. So use those. Um, you know, if you want to disarm someone, target them and then press the disarm button or press the trip button, and then that'll, you know, it'll do the proper like targeting rules and check against their armor and other conditions and stuff automatically instead of us having to think about it. So use those as much as possible. There are more macros that I didn't put in there for other skill actions, but I put the ones that I thought were important. And of course, Keith, you found you have all your spells. You can drop your spells or other skills, like if you have abilities that come from your feats, you can put them in there. Yeah. Oh, we're not hearing the music because I paused it earlier. Boom! We have sound set up already. In all the scenes, there's ambient sound and there's music, except for all the combats, all the scenes. So that'll be sweet.
Is there character music this time around?
There is character music.
Did we need to select that, or did you choose it already?
I chose some music for you already. So each of you has your own playlist, which I suppose I can give you permission.
Yeah, I want to see what I got in there.
To view.
Wait,
I'll have to fix
can
that
I
later.
quickly fill out a character sheet?
Yes.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, just go on Path Builder.
Yeah.
Do you need
No,
help?
no, I
Tyler?
did. No, I have it. I need to fill it. I'm probably
Okay.
gonna change it after, but yeah.
That's fine.
You don't pay for Path Builder, right? So you don't have the extra
Yeah.
stuff?
Wait, what?
You do not pay for Path Builder, you use the free version?
Yeah, Path Builder. Yeah, free.
Okay. So you're missing two things there: the gradual ability boost, which doesn't matter for level 1, and the free archetype, which also doesn't matter for level 1.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so I'll make your character. Oh, what is your character's
Yeah,
name?
you'll have to run through it with either Keith or I, or me.
Yeah.
It like mattered for my campaign because you guys started at level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will get to level 2 and then probably level 3 pretty fast.
Good.
You'll get to level 2 in like 2 sessions. Your name starts with R or R, right? It's that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that one.
I read it real fast last night, but I was like asleep.
Bro, it's AI built.
I I do want to change your name, or not your name, your the name of the place you come from, to make it in the lore. But everything else looks
Yeah.
fine. Can you share your character sheet with me? If you go on the left pane, there's like a share copy, or like give me the JSON and it'll give you a 6-digit code.
Export JSON.
Yeah, JSON
Okay.
Derulo. I'm going to refresh. I need to turn on the path builder importer. Mess up our stream. So I can import this character. Sure, yep, do everything. Import. Alright, your character is being built. Skill, what is your skilled heritage skill?
Skilled heritage. Skilled. Religion.
Of course.
Blessed.
Oh, and what implement did you go with?
I might change this, but mirror for now.
Yeah, Mirror OP, dude, I swear to God. Mirror's the best build. Okay. Let me see if have. Okay, there are 2 feats which did not get imported correctly, but you can add those yourself manually.
Mhm.
Configure ownership. Tyler is the owner. Boom. There you go. Got a character now.
Oh, he looks good.
Yeah, he looks cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So your character's there, and you can fix him. I can fix him. Yeah, hero points was the big thing. Do you guys have any suggestions, rules that you like, or suggestions of ways to play, things that I can do? Anything you like or don't like about my or Malik's campaign, things that didn't feel quite right from before?
Um,
I will try my best to
at
keep
the
us
moment, I think
together
I'm okay.
so that we do not.
I'll tell you if I think of anything while we're playing, though.
Yeah, if you guys ever have something, let me know. Something I'm doing that you don't like, you think I'm not being fair, you think like, doing something a different way would be more fun, whatever, let me know. Stream stuff, we got cameras on, which is sweet. To be fun. I think that'll help with acting too. If we're really getting into character, we can see each other's faces, stuff like that. I think that'll be good. That'll help us get into character. Definitely big on the role playing, because I'm stepping up my game. I'm gonna be playing the shit out of all these characters in the town. I'm real excited for that, because they'll be recurring through the entire adventure. They'll be important to what happens in the Abomination Vaults as well. The history of the town is very important. Modules, I think most stuff you don't really have to worry about. I talked about the calendar a little bit. I'm tracking the time. I'll try to do, well, I'm definitely doing at least days, but I'll try to do hours as well. It's tied into Pathfinder as well, Pathfinder system, so it tracks like the round time. So like after every round, it'll progress 6 seconds, stuff like that. I want you guys to be taking notes because, again, there's a bunch of mysteries about the Abomination Vaults, and there'll be stuff like that you'll need from the beginning of the campaign that'll be important later on. It'll be like something someone in town says will be important for what happens in the dungeon. You'll find something in the dungeon that may be important for someone in town. So take notes, be curious, you know, explore the dungeon, and try to find that stuff and keep track of it. There will be like quests and side quest stuff. I do have the quest log. I will set up quests. I don't think I'm going to do personal quests in there. I don't think that quite worked when we were playing Kingmaker. I didn't figure that out. But I will track, like, if someone in town says, like, hey, go kill 6 wolves for me, I'll add that in so you guys will remember that and you don't have to keep track of that one. If you... Tyler's doing stuff.
Yeah.
In combat, when we're in combat, if you hover over someone, you will be able to see a health estimate. It'll say they're uninjured, they're a little bit injured, or they're on the brink of death. It'll say how injured they are. So you can do that for quick reference. But if you want me to describe it, I can describe it in more detail. But at least that, you know, so you don't have to ask me every single time, like, how healthy are they? Dice so nice. Set up your dice. Let's trade drag ruler. Oh, terrain. This is another thing, part of me playing closer to the rules. We will be playing with difficult terrain. So if there is rubble on the ground, or it's like, you know, wet sand or something, or you have to wade through water, your move speed will be decreased. I am going to use terrain. If you need to climb, you have to climb. If you need to swim, you have to swim. If it's difficult terrain, it'll be difficult terrain, and it'll calculate that automatically. You will have less speed, so be aware of that. And I'll try to make sure if it's visible, so you guys will know what is difficult terrain or not. Yeah, it'll calculate your speed automatically. Quest log, you can give items to each other. I've got a bunch of images to show you, handouts and stuff will be good to go. And of course, set up your settings for all these modules however you like. I provide the default ones, but you can change it. I will be using the Monk's token bar to request rolls from you guys, like Malik was doing for Deadmaker. We got animations, just sweet. Reactions, modifiers matter. Oh, modifiers matter. That's what we had in Malik's campaign as well. When you see, like, oh, you know, it only succeeded because they were flat-footed, or it succeeded because they were frightened. So that, I hope, will incentivize you guys to, you know, do all these extra things. Don't just attack 3 times, or don't just cast a spell and then sit. You know, use your demoralize, use your skill feats in combat. Use a Bunmo, demoralize, try to trip people, disarm them, do all these things, because it'll matter. Every little thing counts, because I'm not gonna fudge the rolls in either direction, in your favor or not. I'm just gonna play whatever the dice says. So I'm not making up these creatures, at least for the most part. Like 99% of the things you face are gonna be straight out of the book. I'm going to play it straight out of the book. So that means it's probably going to be difficult. Maybe not, you know, the beginner box, but once we get to Abomination Vaults, it'll be tough. So you'll need to work together. So use all of your abilities to make sure you can take these guys down. Polyglot, pop out resizer. Tactical grid. The grid will be off except for in combat, and you'll be able to see the grid, so it'll help you balance. You measure distance better. Oh, if you guys see in the bottom right, I believe there is an icon for something called the player screen. Did you see that?
Where was it?
In the bottom right of your screen, next to your chat.
Yes.
You see player
It's
screen?
a toggle.
Yeah, there's a toggle.
Oh, wow.
You pop that open. This is your own personal GM screen, the player screen. We got basic actions, we got the player screen, skill actions, all the conditions, exploration activities, which we haven't been using, we just kind of describe them, but, you know, this at least helps you a little bit, keep track of those. Downtime tasks, those are RP, but yeah, these are all skills and conditions, things you can do. So obviously you can do things outside of these, but these are the built into the system. So make sure you know these, because for doing things in the dungeon or interacting with the townsfolk, you'll need to use like these specific things sometimes, right? If you want to, well, like pick a lock or do a long jump across the cavern or something, we're gonna use these. Most of these you already know, but it's for your reference. And then you click on the button and it pulls up the description. And for all of these actions, I believe you can roll straight from it, or at least send it to the chat to say that you're doing the thing. Yeah. I think that's about it on that. Modules calendar. Take notes. Yes, take notes. There's lots of items and mysteries to keep track of. Daily preparations. When you rest for the night, I'll rest Keith, your character, for the night. You go to your character sheet now, Keith. You'll see next to the rest button, right below your max HP, there's a little
Yeah, I
coffee.
noticed that.
Click daily preparations, and it'll say how many rations you consume, and you can set up your spells. Malik, for your character, when you do daily preparations, I believe that you select your friend's abilities, is that you can change them every single day. You know what I'm talking about?
I didn't even know he had abilities.
Yeah. So a little bit spoilers. Malik's character has a familiar. Familiars have 2 abilities that you can have every day, so you can change those every single day. I don't know. Looks like Tyler, your character does not have any daily preparations, other than default. Everyone has like rations. How many rations do you eat for the day? I don't know if I'm gonna keep track of food and stuff. That's one rule. Like that's a lot of stuff to keep track of.
I would prefer to play without rations if that's an option.
I will say, like, I'll just assume as long as you guys go back to the town every day, you guys are fine on food. But if you're down away from town for multiple days, then you'll need rations, and I'll keep track of it. How's that sound?
Fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. But otherwise, I'll just be like, yeah, you guys get breakfast and you get dinner in town, and you know, you'll be fine.
I purposely bought rations for this reason.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're diving into the dungeon and you're stuck down there for multiple days, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, you're perfectly fine. You don't feel hungry or thirsty. There it'll matter. But otherwise, it'll be like, yeah, you've found something to eat. Now, if you are down there and you say like you're gonna, I think there's a survival skill to subsist or like find food down in the dungeon. You can try that, I guess. And you won't need rations, but otherwise you'll probably need rations to stay afloat, stay not starving. But yeah. So rules like that, I'm gonna, you know, that one's not completely by the book, but even that one, if it turns out like it's not working out very well, let me know if you don't like it. I think that one's fair at least. And who knows? Like I'm probably gonna forget since we never care about food.
Malik cares about food. Look at him.
Malik does care about food.
I do care about food.
Yes, he does. So I think that's all the main things I wanted to go over. Do we want to do some character intros, even though we're missing like 1.5 players?
I'm good for it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have like? We didn't talk ahead of time. Do you guys have any quick 1-minute scenes or anything you want to go through? Introduce your character.
No, I don't think I need that.
Okay. I'll still do a little bit for each of your character then, about how you got to Otari, because the way we'll start, unless you guys talked already, I assume none of your characters know each other. and you were brought to Otari. Someone gave you a message. Sorry. Someone gave you a message. I don't know who it is. It depends on your backstory that brought you here, or maybe you were just wandering in. Whatever it is, doesn't matter too much. I know how Malk's character got here, so maybe we'll do that one first. Okay. So describe to us your character. Tell us, well, your name or whatever you want us to know about your character off the start.
What would you guys know? Let's see. Okay, so are we meeting at the docks? Are we on the ship? Or are we landing in
Depends on how
Otari? Or
you let me know. You're in Otari. You can describe how you got here, and
we're in Otari.
you're not together yet. If that's
We're not together.
describe
So
what
they don't.
happens before getting together.
Okay. Yeah. So I find myself, as I got closer and closer to the coast, hearing about Absalom and this isle here, and that there's a lot of diversity in the culture and the residents of the city. And as someone who's been shunned often for being a Isoki inland, I thought it was a great opportunity for me to be able to find a more accepting culture where I can practice my dueling and not have to steal to survive. And so I stole my way to this coastline. And in the city, I found out that one of the ships was headed over to Otari, one of the cities on the coast of what's it called? The Isle of
Cortos.
Port Cortos?
Isle of
The Isle of
Cortos.
Cortos. Yeah, on the Isle of Cortos, close southwest of Absalom. And I thought that was a great opportunity to get over there. So I, stole some rations and I stowed away, snuck in at night onto one of the ships headed over there. And being the small, plump Yosoki that I am, was able to eat a bunch of stuff inside of a box of rations and then kind of hide in it and then close the door. I'm pretty nimble, pretty good with my little tiny rat hands, and was able to seal up the box and hide in it. And I stowed away, and I once the ship had arrived and they unloaded the boxes and stuff, I waited until a good opportunity showed up to pop open the box and scurry away, hide into the shadows. I had heard that Atari specifically had a something of a thieving issue, like a thieves guild, and was hoping maybe I could find them to hone my skills a little bit so I could survive better in areas less accepting. And that's how I ended up here.
Yeah, so you heard word that the town of Otari, they have a known thieves guild, that they're relatively well known. They are not a secret, and they are what's the word? They're headquartered, I guess. Their home base is the Osprey Club. That's the name of this tavern type of building. They got a little bar there, but they have meeting rooms and stuff where all the crooks meet up. And in fact, the Osprey Club often, and most people call it by another name. They call it the Crook's Nook. Everyone knows this is the Crook's Nook. The owner of the Crook's Nook doesn't care. She is fully aware that everyone knows that it is the Crook's Nook. So you arrive to Otari. You said you went to Absalom first?
No, I landed in Otari.
You landed in Otari. Okay.
Yep.
You landed in Otari. You heard about the Thieves Guild here. Hold on. Let me turn my air off real quick. I want to mess up the audio on this stream, Um, you heard of this Thieves Guild in the Osprey Club on also known as the Crook's Nook. So you arrive. And I don't know. You arrive at the docks and maybe I don't know. Do you ask around or something about the Thieves Guild? Are you trying to be secretive about it?
Um, okay, am I finding the Thieves Guild right now, like this early, or
Yeah,
am I
yeah.
running into the
Well,
group first, or?
I don't. Well, okay. You land on the dock. What do you do?
Yeah, I land on the dock. I I start scurrying around in the shadows, trying to get a lay of the land, trying to listen in on conversations about, you know, if there's anything I should know about in particular, uh, like happening currently. It wouldn't be the first time I stumbled into a town in the middle of a coup or a famine and things were going crazy.
Fucking
So I
coup.
wanted to make sure. I
How
wanted to
often
make
do you
sure.
get to a place that's going through a coup?
You'd be surprised. Most of the towns and cities in the land are, untamed, very hectic. Things are tumultuous at the moment, politically in a lot of places. So
Okay.
I am trying to get information, trying to get a feel for, what's currently happening around the area, and do I overhear something about this Crook's Nest?
Over here, give me a perception. 17. Yeah, that is plenty. You know, people aren't secretive about it. Everyone in town knows about it. They might be like, "Oh yeah, I just passed by the Cook's Nook and there's some shady guy standing outside." So it doesn't take long. It takes probably like 30 minutes before, maybe even less. But if you're screwing around trying to be sneaky, it takes about 30 minutes and you find out like, okay, the Cook's Nook, it's about on the west side of town. So you head over there, and again, it's got like the name Osprey Club on the top of it, and it even says like Crook's Nook carved into the wood on the front of it, so it's not hidden at all. So you find it with very easily. Um,
Okay,
and
I make my way over there then.
okay, yeah, and you head inside.
No, 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 no. I sneak
Oh,
around it to get a feel for it, really confirm that it's the place I want to be interacting with. And
okay.
am I caught sneaking? Like, I mean, they're obviously thieves, so they'd have a better.
Not as far as you can tell. No one calls you out or anything. No one's like, "Hey, rat, stop that." No one
Okay,
seems to bat an eye at you walking around here.
okay. So I go in then.
Okay. You head in to the Crook's Nook. Um,
The people at the front don't say anything. They don't stop me.
nope. Uh, yeah. You walk through the door, and you see a relatively small tavern. They only have like two or three tables and the bar. You can tell like it's not really um purely a tavern. It's this is just like an excuse, really. This is just a front. Um, they mostly are doing other business because they barely have any drinks on the wall either. Then they got a couple bottles. They got one keg and a couple bottles and like that's about it. They have like 12 glasses. Um, there's two guys sitting around in the corner and there's a lady tending to the bar and she looks like this. Um, she says, "Oh, hello. Uh, what are you doing in this establishment?"
Hello, I'm new to the town. I heard that you guys, practice thievery and such. I've had to practice it myself to make it this far. It's not easy for people who look like me. I was hoping someone here could teach me to be better. Refine my skills.
Well, yes. Welcome. You are in the right place. This is the Crook's Nook. Finest thieves in um, all of Galarian meet here. In this quite little town of Otari. Unsuspecting, I'm sure, but we do get quite a lot of travelers through here, being so close to Absalom, and you'll have many targets.
I heard of you guys all the way from the coast. How does a thieves group get away with such being so known? Is it not dangerous? Should this place not be more of a secret?
Well,
Was I ever to be found, I was chased out of the town with pitchforks and torches.
No, nothing like that. Captain Longsaddle and I, we have good relationship. We have an
Captain Long
arrangement.
Dong. All
No,
right.
not Long Dong, Long Saddle. Captain Long Saddle, he is quite understanding of our arrangements. As long as you don't target any locals, target the tourists, and you'll be very fine. You'll have no trouble with the guard, the Otari guard.
This Captain Long Dong of yours, he's
Long
the
Saddle.
mayor?
No. He is just the captain of the Otari guard. The mayor is Mayor Menhems. He is maybe not as understanding, but he allows us to work as we please.
Interesting. Do you guys get many of my kind here? You seem to be very, unafraid looking at me. Most others who look like you scream and attack me immediately. Are there others like me? I've yet to meet one.
There are, we have seen Yosoki through here, yes. Otari has many visitors. We see people of all shapes and sizes run through here. I don't believe any locals are Yosoki, but stick around for a week or so and you'll find plenty coming through.
Ah, so exciting.
Yes.
Do you guys, I have some, can you find me someone who'd be happy to teach me the ways to help me get my feet planted here, to learn how to operate here properly. I don't want to step on any toes or violate any of your rules. I don't know if there's territories and the such. Not to cause problems. I thieve to survive. That's all I need.
You need, yes. Like many others around here, yes. No, again, as long as you don't target any locals, make sure, maybe wait a week before doing too much. You have money, yes?
It's a good question, actually. I didn't put any. Do I start with some?
You start with 15 gold and you subtract, whatever you've spent on items.
Okay, why is Wamile Ocean under the PCs?
I was using him to test. You can see him?
Yeah.
Oh, let me put, yeah. He's my
Okay,
test character.
I see I have 15 gold. So, like I said earlier when I was talking, the Aldori dueling sword I got from my master.
Mm-hmm.
I took her blade. And the leather armor I kind of foraged and crafted, so it's kind of makeshift. So I didn't actually spend any money. Like, my character never went to a store and purchased it, and if they ever did get something, they stole it.
Okay. So how it works in stories, like, sure, you may define those things, but then, like, for balance reasons, it's like, well, then you just have less gold. You didn't buy
Which
these
makes sense.
things,
I
but
didn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have had gold in general, because, you know.
yeah,
Okay, I'll just subtract the gold equivalent of them.
I subtracted it. You have
Okay, cool.
11 gold.
Nice.
So that is, do you tell her that, or that you have some
No, no,
more?
I don't. I was just curious. So I have enough to,
Survive.
to survive for a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
And
you're definitely fine.
okay, well, I follow up by asking her,
What about this city, this Absalom? I've heard of it. Is it quite an exquisite place to the east with many people? Maybe I can find some of my kind there. What's the policy on stealing over there?
Oh, Absalom, you'll have to deal with the agents of Edgewatch there. And not to mention the Pathfinder Society. Of course, Absalom, it's the greatest city on Galarian. There is, of course, crime and thievery, but I wouldn't risk it. You'll be safer here. And, like I said, we get many tourists. We're quite close to Absalom. We get many travelers and tourists. And again, here is the map. So you see Absalom, the big city there, and we're just the bay to the west of that.
yeah.
And for anyone that doesn't know, this is the Isle of Kortos, which is in the center of the Inner Sea, which is like the Mediterranean Sea, essentially. And the Inner Sea is in the center. It's the Inner Sea of like 3 continents. So, like Europe, Africa, Asia, right? So it's the center of the world. Everyone goes to Absalom. It's like New York City. There's everyone from all over the entire world goes to Absalom. So Otari is a small town, but it is right next to Absalom. And Otari supplies a lot of the lumber that goes to Absalom. So Otari is very important. Fish and lumber exports to Absalom. So, very well off town. And a lot of travelers come through here. A lot of people come straight to Otari and then travel to Absalom. It's about, I think it's like 10-15 miles away. So it's very easy to get to and from. And on that note, I'll also say that there are shops in Otari, and I already filled them out with items, but you can get any item essentially because you're so close to Absalom, but it might take, like if you ask, someone from the marketplace, hey, do you have this potion? They might not have it, but they can order it from Absalom and it'll get here in a week. Any item you want, you can get it, but it just might have a delivery time. But otherwise, there are items built in to these shops that they just have on stock. But okay, so you have enough to survive. So she offers. She says you can stay here for the night, and she can get you food and stuff. They do have a little kitchen as well, and they have some rooms you can stay in. She does mention there are other taverns, but while everywhere is pretty welcoming, the Crook's Nook takes anyone, and you won't get any glares from any of the guests. The locals don't care about you, but if there's other tourists in these other taverns, they might give you the stink eye or something.
I ask her,
You guys seem quite accepting, quite kind. What's the catch? I've never known anyone to do something out the goodness of their heart. For the is there like a membership fee? Do you guys charge a theft tax? Like what?
No tax.
What is your system?
Just pull your weight. If I give you a job, you do it, and you don't get caught. That's it.
So I must thieve for you as well as myself.
You can do as you please. I offer jobs, and you may take it. You can stay here. You pay me to stay, of course. But, do whatever you like. If you want to go sleep in the bushes and steal from tourists on their own, that's fine. But I do have jobs that are maybe more well-paying.
I see. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Moreau.
Moreau. My name is Yinyasmira.
Nice to meet you, Nesmir. Thank you for being so informative and accepting of me. It's a very nice change of pace. Makes me hopeful for my new adventure on this island of Kortos. I will go get a feel for the city and its people before. I have enough rations to survive for a while without stealing. If I have any more questions, I will come find you. Thank you.
Yes. My pleasure. Now,
And then
actually, before you go, if you want any work now, I recommend laying low for a little while until you get a feel for the locals, but the fishery, the owner there, Tamily Tandervale, she's a good friend of mine. She told me she's been having problems. If you are as skilled as you say, maybe you can head over there and speak to her.
Yes, of course.
I need some help, and my usuals are all dispatched at the moment.
What kind of help? Like, just, lifting some boxes?
Yeah. She just needs I think she said she needed help cleaning up her basement underneath the fishery. She got some old boxes she needs moved around. She hasn't been down there in a while, and she's a gnome. She can't do all the lifting herself, you know. She needs to hire help once in a while, and she reached out to me because I have contacts, of course. But there's a good opportunity to what's the word, to a friend, to make a good name for yourself with a well-respected member of the town. So I would start there if you want to make a good name and avoid trouble. So do you go? Or are you just gonna do your own thing?
When does she need someone? I was hoping to spend the day getting a feel for the area first.
Yeah, feel free. The sooner you go, the better. The more she'll be able to offer you, I'm sure. But for your assistance. But I don't think it's too urgent. You can take your time. Maybe go there tonight. Maybe tomorrow night.
Very well. I will assist as a thank you for your kindness and for a little bit of starting money.
All about
a little bit, yeah. And so I do. I'll go and get a feel for the town today, and then maybe tomorrow morning. The next morning I'll go visit her.
Head over to the fishery. Okay.
Yeah, but for this day, I'm gonna just kind of scurry around the town, get a feel for it, try and sneak about. Being a little bit traumatized and cautious of others. I don't quite open up, just walk in the streets in the open. So I kind of like move from building to building, scurrying in the shadows. I'm more comfortable at night anyway, but for now I'll just kind of explore.
So Moreau has entered Otari. And you two, who wants to go next? Who's ready?
I'm ready if
All
I
right.
need more time.
So tell us what's about your character. Anything you want to tell us off the bat, and how do you get to Otari?
Okay. Living at the base of the Kortos Mountains, in a cave near the rest of the dwarves in the area. Oh no, I can't read that word, it's covered. Oh, I know what it is actually. Okay, sorry. Bordig lives isolated due to his slightly different nature. He has no interest in steel in the forge, and he has found himself more capable of wrestling a bear, or maybe as a bear. Living isolated has allowed Bordig to interact with local adventurers. A very friendly guy. The occasional adventurer will go near his cave, where he will utilize his attunement to nature to scare the adventurers to scramble and leave behind the delicacy of rations from their unique cultures. And on the first of Gozran, Bordig decided he is going to set out on an adventure following one of these adventures he has scared, trying to stay hidden by taking the form of an insect whenever the group, the adventurers party, seems aware of a presence. So he's trailing them to wherever they had came from.
Okay.
Which, fast forward to the 10th of Gozran, they have journeyed through sorry, just closed the map. I think it was the Emin Woods. Okay, it's not. There we go. Yeah, the Emin Wood. He's followed them through the woods.
Okay.
On their way back to Otari, where they're resting for the night after a failed adventure to take care of this fearsome bear that's been scaring the townfolk.
Okay. So you arrive in Otari or around?
Yeah.
Do you enter the town, or you like still on the edge?
I'm gonna just enter, matted hair, barefoot.
Got him.
And he's just gonna walk right in. I think he saw the adventurers do the same. He's just gonna copy them, follow suit. This is a bit new to him. He's never gone out of his dwarven territory really, other than to travel through the woods and act as a bear would. But he sees these other races just entering the town, and he's gonna follow suit.
Okay. So give me a perception check off the bat.
I don't have a character here to select.
Well, you don't, but now you do. You all do. I am working on your art. Okay. What is your perception? 21. Okay. So the 21, you have pretty good vision. You see around. You get a good lay of the land. And one thing right off the bat is you're surveying from up on the hill here. You see over here there is a pond with some stones and wood carvings around the pond. It catches your eye. It's something attracts you to it. Feels familiar. What do you do?
Well, am I on that side?
You're wherever you want to be. You want to be on the left side? 'Cause that's...
Yeah, get me near it if it's catching my eye.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Can I ask where the adventurers went? That I was
Ask
following.
whatever you want. Yes, the adventurers. They came down from the forest, and they probably went up and around like that, and then went into town.
Okay. I'm gonna keep a mental note of where they had gone.
Yeah.
But something seems a little off, catching my nose, and I'm gonna mosey on this way, and start feeling the wall, inspecting the stone because it's carved, and it's I want to see what these carvings are all about.
Okay. Yeah, so there's this mysteriously clear pool surrounded by these ancient standing stones. Picture like Stonehenge, but much smaller.
Wait, were they not carved? Did I make that up?
No, they have carvings in them.
Okay.
A total of 24 standing stones, each exactly 12 feet high, stand like sentries around the shores of this shallow pond. You don't see anyone else here right when you walk up. but then you feel a presence around you. Um, you know, you turn around and then you see, well, hi there. You are you one with nature?
Uh, hello.
Hello.
I'm working on my voice still. Sorry.
That's fine.
I do like nature.
I could tell you. She eyes you up and down, seeing all the twigs and like leaves in your beard, and it's like all your clothes made out of like twigs and like leather and stuff. She can smell the forest on you. She's like, yes. I can tell. Yes. Well, what brings you here?
Eat.
Eat? Oh, there's no food
Eat.
here.
Sure.
Yes, yes. This is a shrine. No, we don't have food
While they're
here.
talking and explaining, I walk to the water and step into it and start drinking.
Oh, actually, that's
This
that's
good water.
sacred water. Actually, that's for Gozra. You know,
Me's
that's
goes friend.
oh God. Yes, um, you are a druid.
I'm a dwarf.
Are you? She hesitates for a second. She looks at you. She's like, I can tell you're a
See
druid,
my
or I can
dagger.
tell you're a dwarf, but what's that?
See my dagger. I take out my dagger for her to see. My family, dwarf.
Yes, yes, that's that looks like a clan dagger. Yes. Um, okay. Well, I guess I won't ask about your religion or anything like that. But you're friends with Gozra. I'm a friend of Gozra too. Um,
You drink water too.
I do drink water. Yes. Most people do, but
You drink Gozra water.
no, this is not for drinking.
Why not? Very good.
It's a sacred. It's blessed by Gozra. It's for you know, rituals. It's for cleaning the soul, not for drinking. Like I'm not.
Soul inside.
It's been sitting here for
Cleaning inside.
decades. It's very still water. I don't know if you want to drink it.
Well, it's good.
Yes, yes, it's good nutrients. I'm sure. Good soil.
Well,
We have
if
the
not
best soil
drinking more
here.
water, do you have more food for me to eat?
Um, food. I have a little bit. She rummages through her pockets. She pulls out some berries. Do you like blueberries?
I eat those lots in forest.
So do you want these? You can have them.
No.
Oh, you want them? She digs through and she just pulls out like a giant stick of cinnamon.
What this?
Um, it's like
I start sucking on it.
okay. Uh, yeah, and you just feel overwhelming like this bitter sour taste fill your mouth, and you can feel like all the cinnamon like powder down your throat, and you start coughing it up.
Why food hurt me?
Oh, you're not really supposed to
I
get
suck on it more.
that much. No, 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 no. Yeah, you just keep like coughing it up,
Yeah.
and you start feeling a little sick. You're not really supposed to have that much, just pure cinnamon in your body, especially when you haven't had it before. That much spice. He says, "Oh, well, it's really just supposed to go with other stuff. I just shave a little bit off, but yeah, I guess if you like it. I don't carry too much food on me. Normally, just little snacks.
You
But
are little.
yes, I am little. Thank you. And she perks up.
Aren't they just normal snack?
Well, I meant like a small amount of snacks.
But you are a small amount.
Are you calling me a snack?
No, your food is snack.
Yes, snack. Well, yes, but if you go into town, there's plenty of food there. Lots of good stuff. We got lots of taverns here. There's
What tavern?
What tavern? Well,
Yeah.
let's see. There's the fishery. You could stay there. There's the crow's casks. There's oh, there used to be the rowdy rockfish.
Crows. Where
You
crows?
could, huh?
Where crow?
Where crow?
Mm.
She, the crow's casks. She points. She points. Oh. Here you go. Oh, I need to pull newcomer Matt to the scene. Whoops. Matthew goes there. She points to this building here. Says, that is the Crow's Cask. It's a tavern and a brewery. They make their own drinks and potions and whatnot. It's pretty popular among the farmers and those more nature-inclined folks, like yourself.
I've seen many crow. Must be good.
Yes. Yeah. There's the owner is crow-like, even if you like crows.
You take me there.
She. I was gonna say she checks her watch, but she just she checks the shadows being cast by the stones there. Yeah, I guess I have time until my guest arrives. Sure, I can take you. And she walks you down.
Guest. Who guessed?
With just some visitors from out of town helping with my
Oh.
advocacy
What name?
of my guest.
No, you.
Me? Oh, I'm sorry. Bad manners. I'm not used to meeting. Normally, people know who I am before I even introduce myself. I'm Whirlywin.
Whirly.
Whirly.
Wind.
Win. No wind. No D.
You're
No D
tornado.
for me. Just Whirly Win.
Tornado. Whirly wind. Tornado. Yeah, whirly wind. Tornado.
Tornado. Okay,
Understood.
okay, sure. Yeah, let's head on over. She'll take you down.
Tornado heading to town. Let's go.
Okay, you head on
I
down
follow you.
to the crow's cask. You can just jump over the water there. It's fine. So it's a building just up and to the left of that slightly. Oops. Oh god. Oh no, messing up the stream. Okay. Okay, yep, that building is correct. You head in, and so you see like a sign above the door. There's a stone building, unlike the crow's cask, which is mostly wood. There's a stone building depicting the sign depicts a group of drunk crows perched on a leaky cask. And you head in, and you see all sorts of cauldrons and casks and pots, all sorts of things. They're all brewing something up. There's tons of fires going under all of these, and running frantically between everything is oh, that's not correct.
That's a lot of things.
Exit out of that.
Okay, I didn't even see it.
Oh.
No. You're not supposed to see that. You're supposed to see this.
Oh,
Running between
I am
each
a bird.
of these pots, handsome. If you say that, she's like, she would prefer to be called, and pretty. I think she likes being called a pretty birdie.
handsome bird.
Pretty, yeah, maybe pretty handsome. Magaloy. And just for a second, Magaloy, the crows, had just cocks back and forth quickly. Oh, I don't have time. Sorry, I'm very busy. New recipes.
How's she learned to turn into bird?
No, she didn't turn into a bird. She
I don't know how to
Yes,
turn
bird.
into a bird yet.
You are a druid.
No, I'm a dwarf.
You shapeshift?
Yes.
Yes, me too. I'm a druid too.
You're not dwarf,
No, I'm a gnome. Yes.
but you look like small dwarf.
Okay, never mind. Well, we can talk about that later, I guess. Well, here's crow's casks. I guess the owner is busy. She's he always experiments, making new recipes, new brews. Personally, I like her her signature drink. It's a tribute to Caden Kalian, which I'm not a fan of.
Oh, Kalen. Big fan.
Oh well, I'm not as big a fan of him, being a drunk and all, but like I do like to drink some once in a while. Now it's quite tasty.
Too small of a dwarf to like them, huh?
Again, not a dwarf, but yeah, I'm not a big
Most
drinker.
dwarfs like Caden. Very odd of you.
So just real quick, do you know who Caden Kalian is?
Yeah, that's my god.
Perfect. This is your place. Did you read about him? His story is awesome.
I haven't read too much about him, but I did read a little bit.
Yeah. For the rest of you, for reference, so the city of Absalom is built on the Star Stone, which is a meteor that came down to Galarian, and it gives the world its magic essentially. And but it was buried underneath the water, and this dude got really drunk. His name was Caden Kalen. He got really drunk, and on a bet, he's like, I bet you I can be the first person to get the Star Stone. I can touch it and come back up. And this thing is like miles beneath the surface of the water. And it was like, no, you can't do that. It's like, I'll bet you 1,000 gold I can get it. And so while still drunk, this dude is constantly drunk. While still drunk, he dove down into the inner sea, into the fucking like the ocean. He dove down. He touched the Star Stone, and he got infused with the magic, and he became a god. So, yeah, lots of people like him because he was a mortal that became a god because of a drunken bet.
What a fucking giga Chad.
I know. So, in the Crow's Cask here, in this tavern, in this brewery, there is a shrine to Caden Kalian, and lots of the drinks are like named after him. The signature drink is a tribute to him. And Whirlywin explains that Magaloy here, the owner of the Crow's Cask, is a big fan. She was a retired pirate. Magaloy is a retired pirate, but she retired here to make drinks because she fell in love with the town of Atari. She would always come here to port. Whirlywind's telling Bordig all of this because they're good friends, and she says yeah, she liked experimenting with new drinks. She became very popular in town very quickly, so she decided to start this bar.
I would like to drink Kalen drink.
Yeah, sure. I'll just hop over real quick. We're good friends. Don't worry about it. So she, Whirlywind's kind of glides. She floats over the bar and mixes a few drinks together and hands it to you.
Thank you.
And don't I'll make sure to pay for it. Yeah, it's on me. And she drops a couple coins beneath the bar and sets all the liquor back on the shelf. I don't think there's too much food here. She keeps some snacks, some like cashews. I don't know. Chunks. I don't know if she has too much other food, but how's the drink? How do you like it?
Very good. I like that.
It's strong, huh?
I'm stronger.
Yes, you're very strong. Well, if you're looking for food, I think most of the restaurants and taverns don't open their kitchens until later, but I think the fishery's still open. Do you like fish?
Do they have this drink too?
No, I can make you one to go if you want.
Yes.
But you think we'll head down to the fishery, get some fish?
Fish? I've caught a few fish in the river before. What kind of fish?
Well, they have river fish and ocean fish, saltwater.
What's ocean fish? Salt fish.
Salt. Yeah, it's very. I don't eat fish. I'm a vegetarian myself, but it's very popular.
I could try salt fish.
Salt fish? Okay. You like salt fish? Very good, very good. And she'll You know, she'll make you a little drink. She'll put in a, I guess, just like an open glass. There's no open container laws here in Otari.
Perfect.
She hands it to you. Here, let's get you some food, friend. And so she will take you to the fishery. Chug it. Do you finish it like right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not really to go, I guess.
Beer to go. Drank it so we can go.
Yes, I guess that's one way to think of it. But then she'll head down to the fishery, and while she's there, she's pointing out all things. She's very enthusiastic about the town. As you pass the marketplace here in the middle, there's all sorts of stands. There's a single like log cabin there that's like open. Well, there's all sorts of merchant stands, little tents set up, people selling gear, armor, weapons. There's some potions being sold, some regular goods, some furniture, some little crafts and stuff. But in the market, Whirlywinds says, here, let's hurry up. She says, the owner of the market's not too big of a fan of druids. So if you want to get food or shopping, you probably can't do too much here. At least,
I'm dwarf though.
yeah, but maybe clean yourself up a bit first. I think the twigs and leaves, the
I'm
owner
clean.
doesn't
I
like.
stepped in Gozra water. He cleaned my soul.
But
You
maybe
say
get rid
so.
the twigs and dirt and stuff. The owner doesn't like those. He's
My
a big
soul
fan of
clean and
nature
pure.
like me. He doesn't look into your soul really. Just on the outside, he's maybe a little superficial. I think he's good at heart. You know, he's just some
He has a
issues.
good heart.
Good heart, but
What's it taste like?
no, not for eating.
Oh,
For eating.
why would you say it's good then?
Well, he's kind. He's a kind man. He doesn't take kindly to people like
What
us.
kind of man?
What kind? He's
I'm dwarf.
a human. He's a human.
Oh, why didn't you
Disgusting.
say that?
He's but here let's
Humans
just
have
hurry up.
good
Let's
food.
not too much talking about this. Let's just get by. And she
Okay.
pulls you along, and you arrive at the fishery. And now, before I get to Tyler, first, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Think you ready? Okay. Before I get to that, welcome, Matt.
Thank you. Sorry, thank you.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
If you want, I would like it if you put your camera on, but if not, it's fine.
I don't have a camera, but I'll have to get one.
Okay.
Yeah, Keith needs to get one too.
He's using a second computer. That's why he's got
I'm
two accounts logged in.
Oh, yeah, actually, I'm straight, not capping. Don't have a second computer anymore. She just took it to go to her sister's. I'll get a webcam.
Okay. Yeah. 'Cause I think it'd be cool. It makes acting a little bit better.
For sure.
Yeah, they're like $15 on Amazon. So
Dude, I'm not gonna get some cheap ass shit. You gotta get the best one.
This dude's a
Yeah,
professional WoW player.
you
He needs a
yeah,
4K
sorry.
webcam.
Yeah, you should. You need to buy like the $1,000 one. My bad.
You think if I'm getting a webcam, I'm not gonna start streaming? Seriously?
Yeah, he's got
Gotta get
websites
4K
you
for your
can
OnlyFans.
some work on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can use that. No, I'm just kidding.
Here's my OnlyFans cam.
He turns it on. He's just like in some bed, and he has like all these toys around him. He's like, "Well, this is the best setup I have. I don't want to move it."
You can see his face. It's just his feet.
Makes acting better.
Yeah. So
He just
I
starts
saw you.
putting on a show, dude. You get banned instantly.
So you can watch the VOD to go over like the rules and stuff afterwards. But I just went over expectations, a little bit of the rules, how I'm gonna go about this, and set up of the campaign. We can work on your character later. I don't know. Have you thought about it at all?
Yeah, but I haven't done much into character crafting. Just a drunkard dwarf that swings his axe.
That's
Retired
a good
logger.
idea.
Retired
Yeah.
logger.
Right.
Sweet.
Retired
Yeah,
logger.
Dwarf, good character.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot of dwarves right now.
I,
shit.
I tried to do an Indian accent and it ended up being a dwarf accent. So I think we'll just lean into it.
Okay. Awesome.
I can't even do a dwarf accent. I tried. It's bad.
Yeah, if I try, I probably can't either.
Scottish, Indian, same thing.
Yeah,
State
exactly.
of mind, you know.
Okay. So we can talk more about your character later.
Vice versa.
But yeah, I went over rules, went over expectations, adventure stuff, and as you see now, we're doing character intros, getting your characters to the. Yeah, I see you, Keith. Getting your characters to Otari and meeting up. So far, everyone's getting to the fishery, for some reason.
Okay.
But I'll go over to Tyler now. Tell us what can we know about your character and how are you getting to Otari?
So I come from a far off place, traveling along the Golden Road. The mysterious lights on the Isle of Portos have led me here, and I'm led to believe that my master has some connection to the oddities of this island. And so I arrive on boat.
ChatGPT is amazing, huh?
No, that was no. That's not ChatGPT. Thank you. Okay, and then I try and find the Dawnflower Library.
Dawnflower Library.
Yeah,
It's good. You
pay
guys,
my respects.
you guys watched the video. You did your review.
I ain't playing
super,
no Magus. A little bit.
Yeah.
super off topic. Or kind of super off topic. We should have like a side session like if we ever just don't have enough players or something, we should just do like a side quest thing where like
Hey.
we just have ChatGPT write it like an entire story that we play, like ChatGPT GMs,
Oh God.
and we all have ChatGPT generated characters and stories that match that campaign.
I'm down.
I feel like that'd be so funny.
That would be fun. Yeah, that could
So
be.
just
that could
like
be a
if we ever
download.
want to do, yeah, if we ever do want to do like a stupid ChatGPT one shot, I feel like that'd be really fun.
That would be fun.
Maybe like a Christmas
Hey,
special
Christmas
episode or
special.
something.
GPT Christmas special. But then we'll
Yeah.
have like GPT 8 or something. That'd be insane.
But you have to pay for that.
That's true. It's worth it though. With how much money we'll be making from streaming, like, we'll be able to afford it.
Aw, I thought
So
you wouldn't have it
cute.
anymore today, Keith.
We'll be able to afford it.
Aw, I thought
So
you wouldn't have it.
cute.
Oh, it's so
You
cute.
s-
I thought you were losing it today, Keith.
That's oh wait, never mind.
Tomorrow.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, tomorrow.
No. He's
Who's
Okay.
that one going to?
Your mom.
Oh, she
Yeah.
doesn't like cats actually.
Oh, your dad.
He already has one, and it's a bitch.
That's true.
Puddles is cool.
Is that its name? Cuddles.
Yeah. That's Puddles.
Puddles. Okay. Cat stream over. So your character, you're attracted to the lights at this town, and you try to head for the Dawnflower Library. So
Mhm.
do you know where that is? So you can get to Atari fine. Do you already know? Like, did you ask around before you got here where it is?
Yeah, on my travels, I have talked to people that have helped, and they have told me where it is.
Okay. Yeah. So you head here to the southwest end of town. I don't know where you arrived from. Maybe you have to walk through town or whatever, but you get here. So you see this large temple. There's this. It's huge. It's the biggest building in town. The westernmost edge of town. It's kind of on this upraised shelf, like cliff above the water. So this cliff top library temple thing. This position, as you can tell, it's noon. It allows it to catch the rays of the rising sun in the morning, so it's all lit up beautifully, every morning. And that to your wrap to you in the morning or something, you can see that that the sunlight transforms the central dome into this giant glowing orb, which is of course, Sarenrae is the goddess of the sun. So that's a tribute to Sarenrae. So every morning, as long as it's clear, this the library kind of serves even as like a lighthouse of sorts. So you arrive at this gorgeous, very ornate building. And you walk through it. There's these pillars out front, giant like marble pillars. I guess if you walk up the steps, you see these huge doors. They're wide open. These huge stone doors. Do you step inside?
I step inside.
Step inside. Okay. So inside, you see, of course, there's a bunch of statues, other things, sculptures, and in the center of the building, it's like oh, what's that, like the basilica in Italy, St. Peter's Basilica. You see just it's giant open room in the middle, and then on either wing there's like a desk and stuff, like a welcome desk and some other things around, but it's mostly this open room. You can see there are rooms off to the side of the dome that maybe lead to offices or back rooms and stuff like that. But in the center, it's just this giant, gorgeous room. And off to the west and east wings, there are stacks of books, and there's shrines and sorts. But as you enter the library, you see... Okay, was that Keith? She does not make that sound. You see this little... I believe she is a halfling, not a gnome, but I'll correct that later. But a small woman, and she walks up to you. Her hair is all lit up. Her eyes go wide and bright as she sees you. Hey, welcome. What brings you to the library here?
I'm on a pilgrimage.
Ooh.
And I take out my pilgrimage token. I would like
What is
to
that?
talk to the god who watches over this land.
Well, this library here is we primarily I'm the head priestess here of the temple here in the Dawnflower Library, but Otari welcomes all, and the Dawnflower welcomes everyone as well. But here we primarily we worship Sarenrae, the goddess of the sun, gives us light and life, but there's other gods worshipped in town, of course. All the big ones, Kate and Killian, of course. There's many drinkers here. We do get many sailors coming through, so that would be... What's her name? Bismara. Over at the Fisher, you might find some fans of Bismara. Gozra, of course. If you head up to the Stone Ring Ponds, there's a priestess there that worships Gozra. But here, I think most people in town worship Sarenrae, or at least respect Sarenrae, of course, as she deserves respect. But yeah, you're welcome to practice any faith, of course. We're very open-minded here. We don't we welcome anyone. Would you like to do a prayer then?
Yes, I would like to pray at the altar.
Of course, of course. And she leads you down to this to this altar with and on the side there's this this object that she pulls out of this compartment. It's like stuffed in a little hole in the side of the statue, and she lifts it up and she waves it over you. over your head. She makes a circle over your head, and she says, there, you are now connected with Sarenrae. She places it back in the statue. But you're free do your prayer. I'll be at the front desk if you need me. If you need any blessings or anything, I can provide that for you. She does spellcasting services. If you need a heal or a blessing of some sort, she does cleric spells. She is a cleric, so if you need spellcasting services, you can come to Vandy. Oh, she says, by the way, my name is Vandy Banderdash. The head priestess here, of course. But yes, you're free to do your business. If you need anything, I am here. I'll always be here to help you. Yeah, go ahead. Just please, if you want to check out a book, please come to me to check it out. Don't just take it, okay? You can do unlimited renewals, but yeah, if every checkouts are only for 2 weeks, so just make sure you come back here and check in, so I know that you're not stealing it or anything. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead with your prayer. She walks over back to the center room. What do you do?
I take out my pilgrim token, put on the ground, and then get on my knees and then pray to this god.
All right, give me a religion check.
Religion. Where's my bard?
Big religion.
Big religion.
Oh, you're not unknown adventurer. 18. All right. Yeah, you close your eyes and you feel this bright light and heat overcome you. You're warmed up from the inside. I mean, you see this image in your mind, and you feel at ease, you feel calm, and you feel welcomed. And you know that whatever your mission is, you are in the right place. You're on the right path.
Okay.
And as you can hear, you hear these ocean sounds, right? If you look out, there is these giant stained glass windows on the backside of the room, looking out over the ocean, and you feel yourself following the light, and all the lights, it's noon right now, so the light's hitting the water perfectly. It's nice, bright, shiny. It's the water, seawater's glistening, and you can see all the light is reflecting back to where else than the fishery. There's a perfect beam of light guiding you from the ocean to the fishery.
I am in the right place.
Yes.
Okay. And I take back my token and head out to the fishery.
Okay. Do you?
But before then, I talk to Vandy. I say, "Thank you, Vandy. I will go.
Yes.
But
Of
I will be
course.
back."
Yes, come by anytime. I do close the doors after dark, because don't want people just rummaging through here. But during the day, what is it, like dawn to dusk? My doors are always open. Have a nice day.
Of course, thank you. And I
Head to the fishery. Okay. So Matt, so you don't have a character build, but are
No.
you comfortable doing character intro? Are you ready for that?
Sure.
Sure, okay. So give me whatever you want to tell us about your character. Just describe what they look like, or name whatever you want the players to know, not the characters. Whatever you want the players to know, and then describe how you get to Atari.
Okay. So I am a
retired logger, an old dwarf, ginger hair. I think Kevin in like 10 years. I Nothing exciting about me. Just bored of life because retired logger don't do shit. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Where's Otari? Is that the
this is the
town that's on like
town.
the bottom? Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
near Absalom, just to the left
Okay,
of
so
it.
if I'm a logger, I'm like from the northwest, right? That was where that was?
So you're
Yeah.
born on
Yeah.
this island?
Huh?
You were born on this island?
That was
This
my
is where you're
idea,
from?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Born and
If
raised.
that's
It's a pretty
possible.
big
Yeah.
island. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you're
Okay.
like a logger who's come here on vacation or some shit. Like,
Yeah. So for everyone's reference, and your character, did your character have a name, Matt?
Yeah, Calridge. Calridge.
Calridge. Okay.
Yeah.
Calridge would know. Very familiar with Atari. You've probably been here hundreds of times, if not like if you don't live here, you've been here all the time because Atari is a big lumber town.
Mm-hmm.
So your character for sure knows that the history of the town, and you see on the east side of the map here, there is this object. Let me sorry, I rotated you. Get you back. This right, this whole structure here. This is not a wall. This is a loading flume. So if you have that map open, I'll pull it up for the stream. Show players. So you see all the woods there on the base of the mountain and from the north side of the island, but mostly at the south side of the mountain, leading down. This flume goes all the way up to the logging area, and so they'll chop down the trees, they chop it up, and then they put it down the flume, and the water carries it all the way down to Otari, where they load it up onto ships, and they'll take it to Absalom, they'll take it to all over the world. But yeah, this flume helps them load it up onto ships. So this is the biggest logging town, lumber town out of Kortos, maybe even in the world. So you're very familiar with this town. You've been here lots. Yeah, sorry, but you would know all that, so you're familiar here.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't know where to go.
Okay. So maybe as a
Local, by
retired
the way.
logger, how old are you?
We'll just say 60s, like old,
60s. You're old,
but not
old.
old for, yeah,
Okay.
like barely retirement age.
Okay. Well, I imagine loggers, it's pretty taxing. You maybe retire earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if maybe you go into management or something afterwards. Yeah, I don't know. Be
No,
whatever age you
no,
want.
I just chopped wood till I was done.
Okay.
That's it. Just a simple mind, swing an axe, chop wood.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, so you're like early 50s then, maybe.
choked wood, chopped
Okay.
wood.
Yeah.
Very good around wood.
You're a dwarf, right?
Very good with an axe. Yes.
Okay, so I believe dwarfs live longer than humans do, so yeah, maybe you can be 60. But like
Okay.
in human years, imagine like a 50-year-old amount of
Yes.
aging and wear and tear and stuff.
Mhm.
So okay, so just retired logger. I don't know wherever you
Lived
grew up or lived.
350 years old.
You live quite
The
quite long.
town was. So we're going to Otari. That's
Yeah,
the
you could
starting
already
time?
be here, whatever, because your character's familiar with this town.
Yeah.
So maybe you're just hanging out here. I don't know if you have a place where you live, like you have your own house somewhere, if it's in Otari or somewhere else on the island. But at the very least, you either live here, you're visiting here. Everyone here knows you.
Yes. Yes.
So it's not strange for you to be here. Okay. So I'll make it easy for you.
Okay. That's how I like it.
I'll say You're already at the fishery.
I've been here. I was born here.
Born in the fishery.
Born in the fishery.
Born there, gonna die there.
The fishery has a nursery, actually. They do that on the side. It's like a second thing.
Okay. So just before noon, you're getting you're already drinking, hanging out.
Mhm.
You're good friends with this woman.
That is the most terrifying woman I've ever seen in my entire life.
You're good friends with the owner of the fishery, Tamily Tendervale. I have to do so many fucking female gnome voices for some reason in this town. What is this role?
I need this. Sorry, it's for my character.
Okay. So, Calridge, you're hanging out, you're drinking, I don't know, maybe eating some fish, having some fish and cheese, fish and chips, hanging out talking to Tamily Tandervale. She's you know, Calridge, I just don't know, this business is tough now. Of course, I mean, there's so much stuff coming in, but sorry here, we have good business, but I'm worried. There's strange things going on lately, you know? Have you felt that?
What strange things?
Well, you know, from the old ruins, there's people are worried about that light. I haven't seen it, but you know, Rin Savinci, she's talking about the stars and the lights and all that, and frankly, I mean, I know she means well, but she's scaring me, and she's scaring some of the tourists as well. I don't know. I'm just worried, you know, I'm not worried that she's scaring people, but that I'm afraid she might be right, you know? I mean, she's read my fortune before, and she's always right. She's always got it right. As far as I know, the stars never lie. I'm worried that there's trouble coming from the ruins. And you know the ruins she's talking about are the Gauntlet ruins to the northwest of town. You've probably never been there, but it's kind of spooky. And all the parents around tell like ghost stories about it to keep their children from walking around the ruins because it's dangerous. Besides the fact that there might be spooky stuff there, there is like, you know, bad people that hang out there, and there's dangerous beasts and stuff, and you know, it's old ruins, so there could be like stones and rocks falling on you and stuff and whatever. So parents try to spook their children away from the town or from the ruins. But is it? Yeah, you know, have you seen the light?
I don't know what you're talking about. A light. I just know wood.
Yes, all about the woods. Yes, and thank you for setting that arrangement up. I got a better deal. On all these tables.
God, I really hope there's just a shit ton of tree monsters in this dungeon.
Just chopping them down. Yeah. And thank you. That these new tables are great. These I don't know where you got this wood from, but it's wonderful. Everyone's loving nice new shiny tables. Thank you.
It grows on trees. No problem.
Yes, it does. It grows on trees. So,
True and real. Facts.
no, well, and don't worry about paying me for this meal. It's on the house. It's a thank you for the new tables.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes,
You need wood anytime.
I'll give it to you right here on this table.
No,
It's
no,
this
no.
dead fish.
I don't know. That's kind of sus, dude.
Sauce.
That's the point. Look at that. Anytime.
I know. I will show you guys this. This is Tamily Tandervale, and this is the inside of the fishery. You can see she's got berries and food. She's got some ham there, I guess, and some bread.
Where's saltfish?
Saltfish. You guys aren't here yet. This is before you guys arrive.
Oh.
Just a minute or two before you arrive. So Coward, you're talking to Tammy, and says, I've been asking around since you're. So let's decide now. Did you retire here? Do you live here? Or are you just visiting?
I'll retire here. That sounds like a really nice spot to retire.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Yes.
retired in the area. I just hang out, do
How recently
nothing.
did you retire?
I did like within the year. But I'm already getting bored because all I know is chopping wood, and not chopping wood anymore makes it boring for me.
Yeah. Retired life
So
isn't for everyone.
right. I'm looking for something, but
Yeah. So
yeah.
do you tell Tamley about these issues you're having getting bored?
Yeah. She knows. She already knows. We've had this conversation. That's why she had me make the tables.
Awesome. Okay. Um, she's like, well, now that she's looking around, uh, well, yeah, are you bored again? Are you getting bigger into the carpentry stuff? I've been spreading the word about your tables. Everyone's loving them, so I'm sure you'll be getting more work soon. But I, how you feeling now?
Looking for something new. Bored with just drinking. Done it my whole life.
Since I was
Drinking
born.
your whole life.
My
Oh, I'm 60 something, dude. That's my whole life.
as soon as I could hold a bib.
Yep.
Fresh out the womb, drinking the mug.
Drinking ale.
That's exactly what
As a
dwarves do, though,
as a
right?
good dwarf would.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Aye.
All right. So she says, well, if you're bored right now, I don't know how many drinks you've downed, but I do need help cleaning up my basement.
I'll need a few more drinks for that, but I'll help.
Yes, whatever you need. She goes yelling at someone else, busboy or bartender or something. Can we get Coward a couple more ales, please? Just bring him a couple pints. Just for himself. Yeah, so she yells that and she's yeah, I don't know, I haven't been down there in forever. In fact, it's pretty dirty. You might need some help. I've been asking around. I tried to ask Xenia's Mira if she had anyone, but she said, all her people are busy. I don't know. Do you know anyone that can help?
Nope. All by myself. I can handle it.
No, I really think you might need some help. Well, if you see anyone, let me know. I don't want you. It's very dangerous, and not that I don't think you're strong, but there's a lot to do. It would take forever just by yourself. So I'll try to find you some help. But if you know anyone, I am willing to pay. I'll pay you. I am willing to pay. So if you see someone looking for work, go ahead and let them know, and so let me know first. Like, I don't need to do a background check or anything, but just let me know. So I can meet them and thank them, and then I can pay them, of course. But yeah, just whenever you get the chance, and she hands you a key. Don't go down there yet, but if you find some people, please please help. I think it needs it.
You worry too much, woman. But I'll listen.
Woman? Oh, you. And she goes to walk off. She cleans some table, and then she heads back to the kitchen.
Her penis drags behind her, and you see it slip through her dress. That's why she was so shocked.
I'm into that.
Oh, God. Not that type of story.
Like leaving a little slug trail.
Shit, I might turn my cam on for that.
Oh, God. Okay. So you're sitting at the bar, or I don't know, at a table. You got food, right? You're sitting at a table.
The table I made.
Yeah, one of the many you've made. And within the span of a couple minutes, in walks a rat, Yosoki, humanoid rat. You see him. He's kind of looking suspicious, looking around, and
Rat man.
you see him scurrying around the table singing "Rat Man." Not very sneaky. You see him scurrying around. I don't know if this attracts you enough to go up and talk to him or something, but you see him scurrying around, and if you don't go up and So,
So I'm sitting at the table and I see him walk in, knowing I'm looking for someone to help me in the basement.
Yeah.
I say, "Hey, Varmin, come over here. I got a job for you."
don't even like introduce. I got a
He
job.
just shouts a slur at me. Like he
I'm a
just
logger,
opened the
dude. It's a harsh
conversation
culture.
with a slur.
He's an old logger. It's part of his culture, man.
He's a boomer.
And so you come over. Is this Malik? I assume this is Malik. It's a fucking rat.
Are you the fisherman woman?
Do I look like a woman to you? No. But the owner of the bar here needs us to help in the basement. And that looks like where you're from. What do you say?
Very, very racist to my people. I don't know if I like you.
Well, you better decide quick.
I was sent by
What was her name again?
Yinya's Mira.
Yinya's Mirror to speak to the owner.
Ah, she's the one that's asking us to clean the basement.
I would like to speak with her.
Maybe after we help her out, she'll think of you in a good light.
No, this is for payment. It's a job. Yinya's Mirror trusted me. I cannot fail the first duty I've been assigned. My honor depends on it.
My honor. That's a thief.
Okay, so I yell at
Some would say there's honor among them.
Mm-hmm.
her name's Tammy.
Emily.
Tamily. So I yell at Tamily and call her over to talk to this rat. Yo, Tamily! This
Yes?
rat's got some words for you.
Oh, okay. She comes scurrying over. Is this a friend of yours?
I
Best
took
I
my
could find
little,
for the basement.
Oh,
I put one of my
okay.
little rat, or my tiny little rat hands are like this, and I just put one like this, and I'm like, ma'am, give a little bow.
Yinya's Mirror has sent me to assist you.
Oh, good. Perfect. That's awesome. I love her. She's the best, isn't she?
She's been quite kind.
Yes. Some people don't like thieves, but I think she's quite nice. She's always kind to me, of course.
Thieves,
Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, don't worry,
Jeez.
honey. I know what you are. So you two don't know each other. This is my good friend. She puts her hand on Cowridge's shoulder. This is my good friend Cowridge. Sorry, I forgot. And she pulls her hand away. Yeah, I'll give you if you do the job, I'm willing to pay you an amount of gold. I don't remember what it was. I'm trying to find it. But she'll pay you a good amount. Yes, I don't know. Let's say 5 gold each at the moment. But I'll revise that number. Yeah, I'll pay you 5 gold. You know, just clear out the basement. There's she looks like she's hesitating, trying to tell you something. I haven't been down there in a few decades.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't know what's down there. I'm too scared to even store anything down there. There's probably some old ale, and it might be stinky. I think I left some fish down there.
Hot.
So you might want to plug your nose, at least in the first room. But I don't know what's down there, so it might be quite dangerous. So I hope I know cowards are strong, but I hope you're prepared for that type of task. But yeah, cowards. You can lead the way. I still think you might need more than just you two. So if you find some people to help, just tell them I'm willing to pay them 5 gold. Yeah, I think you can check it out. But again, I'm a little concerned. And you can tell she's holding back still. Yeah, it's quite messy, but I just need you to go down there and clear things out, please. Thank you.
we'll wait for another person. I'm not going alone with a rat thief.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back. I just you can find someone good. I'm quite busy. See all the you hear some like horns playing from the ships and stuff. I think we're getting the delivery soon. So there's gonna be lots of sailors coming in here. So I need to start cooking. But if you find people to by tonight, that would be wonderful. But sorry, I gotta go. Please, cowards, you can you got this.
We'll get it taken care of.
Thank you. And she heads to the back. Do you two say anything to each other more?
So a thief, huh?
I am a duelist.
Oh, all right. Then I'll stop talking shit. I know how to chop wood. I'm sure a rat's not much different.
Rats and trees, same exact texture.
Well, if the trees you have here are similar to the ones I'm familiar with, it's quite a number of feet of difference in height, actually.
Well, hopefully
I
we
would
never have to
consider
find
myself
out.
more of a stump than a tree.
I leave
if
the
worth
stumps.
picking. Perfect. Then we'll get along great.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Oh, there's probably tavern music. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys are in the fishery. This is what you hear.
My ambiance.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're hearing all this. I'll refresh for the stream. And you guys, this is what it looks like. Tamley, and there's the table. The nice new table that Cowridge made. And big table. People maybe playing cards, gambling, playing dice. And there's a bunch of waiters going around delivering drinks and food and stuff. And you see the rush of sailors and pirates coming in. Among this rush of sailors, you see a gnome woman wearing this big cloak covering most of her, but you can see just a little bit of her bright bluish purple hair peeking out, and she's holding onto the forearm of a dwarf with covered in twigs and leaves.
Where's Saltfish?
I need to find a way to differentiate their voices. Oh, it looks like they're busy. Well,
Whale.
No,
Is
no,
that Saltfish?
no, they don't have whale here. But they do have great food. I know the owner well.
No,
I'll get us some food. And she walks over and she walks to the bar and she talks to some guy and without you. And then she walks back.
I walk away while she's doing that because I notice another dwarf.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so she's ordering food while you walk up to this table with a dwarf and I assume there's a rat there.
Yes. I actually,
I
I have like a bowl in front of me that's filled with alcohol, and I'm just like licking out of it, like.
Awesome. Alright, so you walk up to this table, and you two, you see just this super dirty. He has like wet feet, but otherwise, like he's got like dirt and like mud in his beard and twigs and leaves. He just walks up to your table.
I do a classic dwarven handshake to introduce myself, grasping onto his forearm while he sits there, drinking his beer.
Hey, another dwarf.
Aye.
Finally, something to keep me company other than this rat.
Other dwarf keep tell me not dwarf.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Other dwarf tell me not dwarf.
Not
Hairless
dwarf?
too. Yeah.
You're not dwarf?
No, me dwarf. Tornado over there say not dwarf.
And he points over to what is clearly a gnome at the bar.
A tornado? That's a gnome.
Yeah, her name Tornado.
Oh,
Doesn't have beard for some reason.
no beard. Ah, not a dwarf then.
Oh. So does the rat dwarf?
Rat is not a dwarf. Rat
What
is a new friend I've made. Care to
How'd you
introduce
turn into
yourself?
rat?
You guys didn't even give each other your names.
No.
We're dwarfs. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
How'd this dwarf turn into big rat?
Does Malik, do you say anything?
Um,
Kind of frail for dwarf.
yes, I am not dwarf. I am
But your
rat.
beard.
He said he's a stump.
Oh.
I am also a stump. Yes. Yeah. I can be. Am I dwarf? This is my friend Arlo, and I pull out like a dead rat, and I hold it by its tail, and it's kind of like dangling.
I bite him.
The rat?
I
Thank you. Yeah,
I pull it away.
I try
That's
to
my
eat him.
friend Arlo. Don't hurt Arlo.
That's food.
No, Arlo's kind.
Yes, kind food.
So, Calridge, do you tell
Yeah.
um
yeah.
about the job?
So, you seem dumb enough to do a stupid task. What do you say you help us in the basement?
Is there food there?
Probably. Might not want to eat
told me
it.
saltfish here.
Been there for decades. Yeah, I'm sure there's salt growing on it.
Oh, I will eat.
All right. That's 3 of us.
Should tell Tornado.
My name's Calridge, by the way.
Me Bordig.
Pleasure to meet you.
Family of Grumblebeard.
Grumblebeard.
Yes.
Not familiar with that name.
We're a great family.
All right.
I don't know what they do. Something in Forge.
You don't even know. Oh.
Well, I left.
All right. Go tell Tornado or whatever she is.
Yes. I'll tell not dwarf that we go.
You go walk up to Whirlwind. She will be like, oh, but our food is coming soon, I think. But if you look over to the guy behind the bar, he's just shaking his head like it's gonna be a while.
Me told food is in basement.
Oh, basements. I didn't know this place had a basement.
Yes, lots of food there.
Okay, I think I'll stay up here. I'll wait for our food. I'll wait for our order. But go ahead, I guess.
Okay. Thank for drink.
Yes, no problem. And Tyler, you can hear us?
I just stepped away.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had a wireless headset like you guys do. And okay, so then I assume you go back to the table with Calridge and the rat who is yet to be named to you. Right? Keith?
Oh,
Bordig?
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I went back, sorry.
Okay. And so, you three are sitting at the table talking shit, being racist to the rat. And, then...
Mostly confused how he turned into such a big rat.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Arlo. I know. Some people are so kind here. Some still have the same feeling about us, about our kind, the way we look.
Why talk to food?
Arlo, not food. Arlo, friend.
So you guys in the middle of talking about this, you're very confused about each other's predicaments. And then in a loud rush, everyone hushes for a moment. Because some dude dressed like this comes descending the stairs and just stands there. And his clothes are kind of glowing a little bit, like they're there's some unnatural light flowing out from them somehow. The room gets brighter and everyone goes silent as they see this guy walk in. So Tyler, what do you do?
Why is he so quiet?
After a moment, you're just standing there. Eventually, everyone gets back to business. They resume their games, their card games, and eating and stuff. And you guys all, of course, look as this guy enters, and he just stands there and he's looking around confused.
I look. Oh, that one looks very useful. He could help.
Yeah, that light might help us in the basement too.
Yeah.
Must be big and strong to hold all that armor. Must have money.
Hey, whoa, we're at. No stealing with me around.
I was told not local. He not local, right?
Let's figure that out. Hey, you! The wild armor and shit! Get over here!
Yeah, and you clearly know
I
he's talking
walk
to you.
over. I walk over.
Okay.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Run.
Ron?
Ren.
I'll call you Ron. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for my master.
Your master?
You, yes, by chance know where he is?
Well, I'll be your master if you want.
I'm afraid I'm have to decline.
I have much to teach you, young Padawan.
Afraid I'm have to decline.
I have much to teach you, young Padawan.
Well, what's he look like?
He looks like me, except much older.
What
Well,
do you look like? You're wearing all that armor.
Where's
Yes.
the beard? Go beard?
He take off my mask. I got the beard.
Dwarf.
A dwarf.
No, human,
No?
not dwarf.
Beard.
A weak dwarf.
Tall dwarf. I thought I'm tall.
So the owner of this establishment has asked us to help her clean the basement. There's some food in it if you want. Care to join us?
Salt fish.
I'm always down for a meal.
All
When we
right.
get that help.
Let me see if Tamerlane knows your owner or whatever. Tamerlane, I got another one.
You just see her head peek out from the doors of the kitchen, and she's okay, and she gives you a thumb up.
All right. Are we good to head down there?
What the fuck happened to Elijah, dude?
I don't know. He never replied, but so
We don't need him.
you guys are fine.
Okay. So then I get up and I start walking towards the basement and just expect them to follow me.
Okay. You head down to the basement. You've got the key.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So you head over to the back. You have to you even have to move a rack, like a bunch of shelves. So you have to slide them out, and then you see this giant, very old wooden door with this rusted, lock on it. There's 3 locks on it, and they're all rusted. The keys barely fit in. They start to crack and break as you stick them in. But you're able to do that, and you unlock the door. And you guys.
Hey, before we go down, make sure you plug your nose if you're not used to stench. I guess this shit's old. Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
You guys head down. We'll just do the very basic. So you don't have a character. I'll give you my test character, which is my character from the other campaign. Just so you can see. Oh, that is quite loud.
I think it's scary, man.
Yeah, it's spooky. This is our ambiance down here. So Matt, you have control of that character, right? Like you can move him.
Oh, I'm winged bitch.
Yeah. So for our many viewers, that's not actually what Cowridge looks like. That is my test character. For now. And let's see, is Arlo in here? I don't know if I added Arlo. Can you see Malik?
He's not out. He's just in my pocket.
But do you want him on the scene?
No, he doesn't really help me with combat. He helps me with like other stuff.
Okay. But he may be able to help you with other stuff down here.
Yeah, then I'll just send him out. I'll just
Okay.
add him in.
Okay.
He's just hiding in my pocket right now.
Okay. So you guys head down these steps. The stairs leading down into the basement of the Tari Fishery creak with age. Creak, creak, as you make your way downstairs. Oh. Let me retcon a little bit. Because I was not reading from the book, I was just improvising everything. She told all of you, she was a little hesitant to say something. She didn't tell the rest of you this, but she probably told Calridge this, because you guys are good friends, that, you know, she's been getting these shipments of, like, fish and stuff from the sailors, and among other things. But she says she thinks she's been hearing some noise coming from the basement, and she thinks there's something eating all the fish. And she doesn't come down here often, but she's because business has been picking up, she has been over the past year or two, she's been storing stuff in the basement again, but like she mostly has other people do that. Some of her employees. And she has been storing ale and fish down here, so it does smell bad, but not as bad as I made it sound. She has been down here in the past year. It has not been decades. But in the storeroom here, she says something, she thinks something has been eating all the fish and drinking the ale that she's been storing down there.
Be me.
It could be dwarf down here.
But yeah, you head down and you see these barrels and stuff, and in the center of the room, there's between these stone pillars, as you see here. Oh, this description is perfect. In the center of the room, between stone pillars, holding up the fishery overhead, there are barrels filled with salted fish.
Ordig runs down
Uh,
immediately.
Yeah, and they're spilling out from one of these barrels. There's a bunch of like salted fish spilling out. Some of them with bites taken out of them. Oh my god, what is this for?
I did that as private GM roll. I don't know why I could see it. I'm sneaking.
I can't see it if it makes you feel better.
Oh,
Yeah, I
private
must have-
GM means you can see it. Blind GM means you cannot see it.
Yeah, that's what I meant to click.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm keeping that, so yeah.
Okay. So you're sneaking around. No one else is. Bordig like sprints down and starts eating some of this like rotting fish because the barrels have been broken open, so they're not keeping, because these barrels are airtight and they got the salt to brine to keep them nice and good.
I'm not sure I like salt fish.
Yeah.
I keep eating it.
Yeah. Two of these barrels, the one you're eating from, have been smashed open, spilling their contents. Some beer, so there's like alcohol in these fish now too. Some like ale and some fish. And as soon as you walk down, you see the east wall has been broken open, opening into darkness. Oh, she offers you, in fact, 10 gold each, even more than I said. She offers you 10 gold each, so you guys can walk down, but I'm going to pause you for a second while I read this. To help you clean up the basement and take care of whatever's been messing with her stuff. She's thrilled that you agreed, and as you make your way downstairs, you can't help but wonder, seeing this thing that broke, like something broke this like stone wall of the basement open. Something very powerful must have done that. You think like you might be getting more than you bargained for, but you are getting 10 gold.
I whisper to the the people come down here with me. I will sneak ahead and take a look to see what's there and come back and let you guys know.
Well,
you
get
guys
on
will-
with it, Rat.
I tiptoe as I sneak. Cannot.
As you step right there, I'm going to need to add you to the initiative tracker
Uh,
and have you roll for initiative.
Oh my god. He's gonna die to his own kind.
Wait, their perception was better than my stealth check?
Yes.
So
I saw all those.
that's fine. You were sneaky.
I was critically sneaky, in fact. As sneaky as literally anyone could possibly be at this level.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't say. Did I say that they saw you?
No, not yet. Did I see them though? I mean, I see them now, but
Yeah, you see them now. You didn't see them at first, but as you walk there, you're sneaky, but you do take up space. As you step around, you kick over some rocks, and these rats come scurrying out from underneath the rocks. And everyone else, why are you still called Unknown Adventurer? Did I not fix that?
How do I change my initiative roll? I wanted to roll as stealth, not as perception.
How
do I can I redo it? How do I do it?
I can remove you from combat.
Oh, I have to set it here. Okay.
Yeah,
there we
you
go.
can change the initiative. Do you want me to have you reroll?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be stealth. I have like a feat that's like sneak attack. If on the first round of combat you roll deception or stealth, and for creatures that haven't acted yet, they're flat-footed against you.
Well, I rerolled for you. What was your? Did you roll before? You rolled
Yeah,
a
I
9?
had a 15.
So what's 9 plus 7?
It's 16.
16. Okay, so I'll put you there.
Right back where I was, baby.
Yeah. Okay, and
why are they not on the initiative tracker?
Because you don't have permission to see them, because you don't know what they are, except you can probably tell what they are by looking at them.
Ah, okay.
But you see, you can't see the name, you just see that it says Keaton, because I was the one controlling them. So I'm glad I got that set up for your immersion. And Rem and Calridge, who is playing Wembley at the moment, have not rolled for initiative.
Oh, but I didn't. Okay. Bam.
Wow, Unknown Adventurer.
Insane.
Very fast.
He is fast. Matt, do you know how to do it?
He's an expert at seeing things too. That's crazy.
Plus your initiative, but I guess he doesn't have one.
He does have initiative. I'll do it. Wow. You rolled a 6, so I'll add. What was that? 6 plus 6?
Yeah.
You'll be at 12, which will put him not much higher. Okay. And we will begin this encounter. Oh, and the music is probably going to be messed up, because I did not give these 2 new characters music. So it might be bugged. It doesn't work if not everyone has music assigned to them for some reason.
I'm hearing Final Fantasy music.
I believe this is JoJo.
I hear JoJo music.
I hear JoJo. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what JoJo is, so it's Final
Can I
Fantasy
get
to me.
Can I get Persona 5 theme music? That's mine.
Sure, send me a link. But yeah, Rem, it is your turn. You see these rats come scurrying out from the rocks as Moreau steps over them.
Sneaks around them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my. So explain to us, what is that?
I don't know. I get to reflect myself onto 15 feet in front of me, and then I get to move it as a character.
Yeah, so
Is that how it works?
yeah, so you have a mirror, that magic mirror. You can reflect your image to someplace within 15 feet, and then you essentially take up both spaces. So there's an image of you taking up that space. You treat it as being in.
Oh.
You treat it as being in both spaces, and you can act from that space if you would like. And you can even flank with yourself. Like it is a thing. Your mirror mimics your actions exactly, but any effects you generate come from only one of the positions. You're not in both places at once. The actions only come from one place. Yeah, so you have a mirror image ability. So that's one
Wait,
action.
do I take damage from my mirror image?
Potentially, because you can take the place of that. So can you left click to like place it down somewhere that you want?
Oh,
Is that what's happening?
I think I messed up.
I don't know. Well, you can place that mirror image down, and then you can take that place.
Like that?
Except.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you are now in both of these places. You can, I believe it is a reaction to say that you are in this space or this space. So if the rat attacks this one, you can be like, no, reaction, I was actually on the stairs.
Oh.
Or you could use a reaction to say you're on the floor. So you can swap back and forth.
Is it a roll if I react?
No, reaction, that's just an action. I don't know for sure if it's a reaction,
okay.
But I believe you have to choose which one you're in. That might be like a higher level ability with the mirror that lets you switch places, like if you get attacked. But for now, I'll say you have to say which one you're physically in, but you can attack from either one. But in terms of like defense or whatever, let me know which one you're in. So are you going to go into that place?
Yeah, I'll go. Is there? Yeah, I'll go into that place.
Okay, so you're there, and you can attack from there.
Where's my bar?
You have to, I guess, select. Yeah, make sure you only have the one selected.
That's the song key.
Okay, I'll pull that up for you. I love this song. So you're targeting it.
I'm targeting the main. So I have control, right? Yeah.
You can control that character.
I give this rat a good old fist.
Boom, and that was a good hit. Roll some damage for me. Alright. So you don't have a weapon, you just punch this giant looking rat, you smack him, and you deal 4 damage.
You ugly rat.
Oh, oh, not a known adventure. Sorry. You got sticky targeting on. Yeah, the second one is also a hit. Roll damage again. So even after that first punch, this rat is badly injured. it squeals and squeaks. And the second punch kills it. So that is all 3 of your actions. And it is this rat's turn. Yeah, so we're still looping through the music for Malik's character because I did not set music for Rem yet. Hopefully when we get to someone, Bordig, who does have his own music, it won't glitch out. We'll find out. So this rat sees Rem just completely demolish his little rat buddy. But he's freaking out. He's panicking. He's just gonna start. He's gonna run over here and he is gonna. And he strikes, damaging. Making you injured. He did a good amount of damage. He bites solidly into your ankle. Like he drew blood. Like he took a chunk of your calf out. So you're in there.
Wow.
He is going to scurry around and he's gonna, bite your other ankle. Sorry. And he hits. Well, you can see these.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I set it to private. But yeah, that one will hit as well. And you cannot see that, right?
Correct.
So yeah, you take some more damage. You are now near death.
Oh my god.
Get ready to make a new character. This rat is doing some work.
So for week 1 being easy.
You probably don't die. Let me. Yeah, so this rat is also freaking out. They do not apparently see Moreau. So they're going to bite.
Oh.
Bruh.
This bite.
Oh.
This dude. You don't have armor, do you? That's why.
No, I don't have anything on me.
Let's give you some. Go grab some armor real quick, and I'll heal you a little bit. That one, I'll tell you, that attack is still going to be a crit, but I'm going to. You're supposed to have armor, so I'll give you a little bit of health back. Sorry. So add some. Yeah, I'm sure you're very well acquainted with the compendium. You know how to shop. Go give yourself something. But you are going to be critically hit, and all that health I just gave you, you're taking it right back. You are near death. And beyond that, these attacks are piercing. Ooh, unfortunately, I lied. You are not near death. You're dying.
Bruh.
Even though I gave you health back, you are dying.
Oh my god.
Because even with armor, the one hit would have still hit you, and that crit was definitely still gonna hit you. So that damage definitely still happens. You don't have very much health at the moment, but you have time to shop for some armor real quick. But you are dying, and it is Bordig's turn. You see just this mirror image reflect, and you see Rem teleport in front of you, and then just get demolished by 2 little rats.
These rat hurt. Must kill. I don't. Okay.
So your music is not playing, unfortunately, but it's okay. This is good
fire
music.
my weapon. What? I thought this was a melee weapon as well. I'm so confused.
You have your dagger you can use, but no, that is I believe that is a ranged weapon.
It's just a projectile. Okay, I misunderstood what it was then. Well, that sucks. I might have to change that actually.
Okay.
I thought it was versatile in the fact that it could be used either way. Okay, I'll use my dagger then.
Okay.
I draw my dagger into my hand.
All right.
Stabbing
action?
it with. Yep. Stabbing it critically.
Oh baby.
Knowing my new friend that I don't is not a dwarf is getting hurt by them.
Alright, that is definitely a crit. Roll that damage. 12 damage. Straight through. You kill it instantly. Your knife just pierces straight through the skull and you split it down the middle. You drive straight through the rat, filleting it. Still have 1 action.
Can I do... All my spells are 2 actions, aren't they? Okay. I'm going to give a blood-curdling scream to scare off the next rat away from my new friend. Where is this?
Probably on the
It's under
second row.
intimidation and demoralize, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't just cast it.
It's a skill check, so I think you click the button and then re-roll.
Oh, is it in the
Is Demoralize not in there?
Do you have it in here?
No. It is in the. It's in the macros. Here, do you see that?
Intimidation, found it.
Yeah, it's a picture of a bear. That is a success. It is frightened 1.
I growl like a bear. Roar!
Perfect. And yeah, you can hear it cower in fear. And it backs off for a moment from Ram. And Moreau, it is your turn.
I look at, these creatures who have lost their way. I look at them like, I was so excited to see more of my kind, but it seems like these are just another batch of those who are not, they're just creatures controlled by their instincts. I must, set them on the right path. I must help free their minds of this corruption. And they haven't seen me yet, right? I'm still hidden from them?
Correct. They have not seen you. I know
Okay.
you're there.
I strike at the one closest to me with a sneak attack with my dueling sword.
Okay. Target it. Make sure your sneak attack is activated. How do you
The
activate it?
sneak attack is for damage, but it's basically flat-footed against me.
Okay.
So minus 2 to
mark it
AC.
flat-footed. Well, I think it only activates if they're actually flat-footed. So.
Well, it hasn't seen me, so they're flat-footed against my first attack.
No,
It's
but I need to mark it as flat-footed. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Ooh, critical hit. Moreau rolled a 22 times in a row. Insane. See that roll streak? That's pretty sweet, huh?
Oh, it doesn't count initiative. How does it know this? Oh, because I rolled a 1 on my sneak attack. Nice. But I rolled an 8 on the other one, so it's fine.
But at 26, given that I think the other thing died with a 12, will definitely kill this rat.
And
you can use
Okay.
feint.
I'm gonna demoralize this one. I'm gonna give it I want to yell at it and tell it it's clearly turned around. It's looking at me right now. It saw me just come out of the shadows and kill its friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd give it a death glare because I have
You have intimidating glare.
intimidating glare.
Oh snap!
So even when I cannot speak the language of a creature, I can intimidate it with just my look.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I have it at this level, right?
Yeah.
Intimidating glare, yes I do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to demoralize it with my glare.
It is a success. So it increases its frightened. It is now frightened 2.
I think next level I make it so whenever I intimidate someone, they become flat-footed until their
that's
next
good.
turn. So it's gonna be really good to support melee allies.
Mm-hmm. So I'll say
And then,
you probably. Oh. Did you already have your sword drawn when you stepped down there?
yeah.
Okay.
I had equipped it when we were at the entrance over here.
Okay. Sure. So you have one more action.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guarded step back.
Okay. So you descend down through the wall, and you can hear the cavern dripping. There's echoing. You hear this right away. Now, this guy's dead, but Calridge playing Wemule, played by Matt. It is your turn. Oh God. I'm gonna stop that music. Yeah, it's bugged because I need to fix that. But we got this music playing. Calridge, it's your turn.
I don't have any combat shit ready though.
Well, this character does have an
Okay.
armed attack at least, and a bunch of
Yeah,
spells that you
we'll just
probably
do
should
that.
not have.
Nah, I won't use the spells, but we'll just do. I don't even see the mob. Where are you guys? Oh, because I'm not in the room. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
So then I move over here.
Okay. Well, that is a ledge there, so if you want to drop down,
Oh,
you can
okay.
give me athletics or acrobatics to hop down, real quick. Unless you want to go
The
follow
only
the stairs
attribute I
down.
have is perception. No.
The
Skills.
skill, not attribute.
Skills. There you go. Okay.
Oh, very acrobatic.
Oh
You guys are
yeah.
rolling insane.
That's a dwarf.
Yes.
That's that dwarf diff.
Yeah, so you can drop down. I'll say you took the one movement action. I am going to let you guys complete the movement. So if you have 30 speed, you can split it. You can do 5 now and then 25 later, stuff like that. But this acrobatic leap with the crit, I'll say it only takes one action, and you can land anywhere within 15 feet. Where do you want to land?
There? No, there. We'll land there.
Okay. I'll tell you that you can hear, you can't see the rat, but you can hear that it's right there.
Okay. Can I
I'll
show you where? How do you ping?
hold down
Press
left
and
click,
hold.
Left click.
Press and
Oh.
hold. Left click.
just on the
Right
map.
there.
Yeah, you want to do
Yeah.
that?
So I'll
Okay.
go there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, give you 25
So-
more movement from your first movement.
Okay. So then I can move up to that rat, right?
Mhm.
If I move right there, like that.
Yep.
And then, an unarmed attack.
Yeah, so hover over the rat and press T.
Gotcha.
Now you're targeting it, and then you go strikes, and you can do an
Strikes,
unarmed
unarmed.
strike.
Perfect. There we go.
That is a hit. So then you go to the chat and you click that damage button. See how hard you
Damage.
punch this thing? Not very hard. Although I imagine Cowridge is probably stronger than this character is. But we'll just go with that. That is your 3 actions, unless you want to continue that movement.
No, that's good with me. I'm done there.
Okay. So you can, if you see that encounter tracker, you can click that end turn button.
Gotcha. Did I not click it? There we go.
All right. Bordic, or Rem, it is your turn. Give me a death saving throw.
Pray to God that I have fucked.
Oh no.
10. That is not greater than 11. So you're now dying 2.
Oh no.
I had to reload the page real quick. The status effects: dying 2. Alright, good turn, Rem. Here's my encounter tracker. This isn't good. Something's bugged out. My page keeps breaking. The camera's still rolling. Oh, that's why. I have
no.
my
Oh,
mega.
true.
I was blocking too many ads. It was too powerful ad block. It's blocking Foundry. Leave those. What was happening? Am I good? I'm good. All right. It is not your turn. Dang. Oh no. This is bad for my streaming career. It's still breaking.
Find a new job.
I know.
It's too late for you.
Need to retire. The rat is going to be biting Wemile for sure. Or Cowrich, rather. I'll sign into the website instead of to my local host. Maybe that'll be better. Unknown Adventure is dying too. Close all this shit, close all this shit. It's fine for now. No! Why does this work? Why is it breaking? Can you just see my cursor flying around?
Yeah, I see Keaton. It's on the rat right now.
Yeah,
Not
that's
moving.
that's as far as I got. Why is this breaking? It's just freezing. The music's still playing. I swear this never happens. The first time, I swear. Okay. I don't know what to do. Since it's stuck on the rat's turn. But I was going to have us stop here anyway, right after we finish killing this rat.
Oh god, we're gonna end on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm back for now. We'll see how far I... Fucking... shit. Why is it freezing? I'm not even getting errors. Huh.
Gotta get good, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta get good. You guys can enjoy this JoJo music.
It's off now, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it broke.
Well, it's working on the stream, but it's not working for me. Oh, oh,
Bordig, your turn.
Seeing this fearful little rat, I step up and I tell the little rat, do not worry, your body will not go to waste. And I stab, critically hitting.
Oh, because it's frightened, too. That's a critical hit.
Critically hit, another 12 damage. And as I murder this rat...
Sorry.
Ah! As I murder this rat, I lift its body into the air and take a nice bite out of it off my knife. Or off my dagger.
Beautiful. Yeah, it definitely dies.
Is combat over then?
Yes.
Okay, I rush over to my new ally. I can't. You have to end the encounter.
Yes.
I rush over there. Oh, you look like you're not doing so well. Let me try and aid you. Get up, friend.
it's too soon for you. And
Too soon, Major Domo.
as I cackle and start putting mud all over him with some random plants and shit.
Is that to treat wounds? Or
It's to
stabilizing?
stabilize it.
I don't believe someone can pull up the player screen. I don't believe 13 is enough to stabilize.
Is there a way to search in here?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to, but
No.
where would stabilize be under?
Skill actions, that's on the right of this tab under medicine.
Medicine. I don't see
Mm.
stabilize there actually.
Yeah, I don't see either. You perform first aid on adjacent creature that is dying or bleeding. Administer first aid.
Does it stop
Stabilize. Attempt a
bleeding?
medicine check on the creature that has 0 hit points on the dying condition. The DC is equal to 5 plus that creature's recovery roll. DC. Plus its.
Yes, you do not succeed. You would need a 17.
Can I try again?
Someone else can try.
Can I assist them?
Rat, what
You could
do?
assist.
I assist you. That's the assist. I roll it.
Me know how to help. Get knife.
Doesn't even need the help, but he gets a +1 or 2. I don't remember what the rule is. Is it +2?
+1, I believe.
Plus
+1
one.
to assistance, I think, yeah.
Yeah, 18 is more than enough. He is no longer dying. How you can remove dying from yourself, please?
I
Because
start feeding him the saltfish to help bring him back.
Yeah, if you feed him some saltfish, he starts like puking it up.
Just get all that bad out. That's stuck inside, so must puke out.
Thank you.
You can remove flat-footed too if you would like. In the prone, yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna be in rough shape. You've got like 1 health. But while we didn't have too much opportunity for hero points, I will say all of you get one for how heroically you handled that combat, using your abilities, using your skills. I'll give
Especially
you all
Rem.
hero points.
Especially me for
Rem was fantastic.
demoralizing.
Yeah, those were some great demoralizers. That was an incredible leap to get into the fray of combat for Calridge. Even though he started off behind everyone, he joined combat in time to get a punch in. Yeah, I'll give you guys all a hero point. So you now all have 2 hero points. Yeah. And so you're in the depths. You begin in the depths of the dungeon. You see down the into this cavern here that Courage Tamily never mentioned any of that to you. She didn't know about that. She didn't tell you that there was more down here, that there was a cavern underneath. So what do you guys do? Rem is quite injured. Oh,
Well,
sorry.
let's head back up. Let's head back up and get our money for this shit. It's way more than I bargained for.
Okay. Let me grab more food first.
Ah, that fish is rotten.
I stuffed my pockets full of fish.
I stay the fuck away from it.
Oh, you know what's funny about him being dead? I could have just done that.
Oh, that's funny.
He's not unconscious though this way.
I'll bring you back upstairs to the fishery. Yeah, I keep having to reload and I get about 2 seconds to do stuff. I'm not even getting errors, so I'm not sure what's going on. The stream is running perfectly fine though, which is good, I guess. So you guys head back upstairs and you see let's see. Can I make a new window of this? I cannot. Okay. Oh, well, now the stream is messed up.
You're
Yeah.
leaking.
Oh no. Okay, fine. We'll just leave this. Yeah, you go. The bar is very full, very busy right now. There's people running around delivering food. Tamily's sprinting around between the kitchen and tables. She's even waiting on tables herself. What do you guys do?
I go to Tornado. Waylon.
Whirlywin.
Whirlywin, sorry. Waylon is you.
Wemile.
Wemile, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I go to Whirlywin.
Whirlywin. Okay. Oh, hi. You back from the basement already?
I brought food for you. Hungry?
Oh, she smells it on. She's like, oh, I don't actually don't eat fish.
Oh, right. No meat.
Yeah. And she's kind of like scrunching up her nose. She's like, you should probably keep that in the basement actually.
I pull one out and start eating it.
Oh, okay, well, whatever you, I guess you like the salt fish?
It's okay. I've had better fish.
Okay. Okay, so you're eating that. So you made good friends, I guess? I gotta get back to the ponds, but here's some more food that maybe it tastes a little bit better. And she slides you a plate of fish and chips, fried fish, and good stuff. And she got you
Where
another
fish head?
beer. Oh no, this is just the meat. This is the good stuff. All right, so I'm told.
You eat fish, no head.
I don't eat any fish, but yeah, I already paid for you. You don't have to worry about that. Well, I'm gonna head back to the ponds. You can catch me there if you need. But yeah, have fun. I guess you're squared away here. If you need anything, I'll be over there. It was nice meeting you.
Yes, thank you, little tornado.
Willie win. Bye.
Yes, tornado.
And she goes scaring off, carrying her staff, dragging her staff up the stairs, and she leaves. What about the rest of you, the other three of you? What are you doing?
I'll call over Tamlin.
Okay. Oh,
Tamlin, got a
oh,
minute?
yeah,
I'm
sure.
I'm still in the basement.
Okay.
I bury the rats. And then
Not one
stones
of
on
them.
them.
I ate one of them.
I bury the ones that weren't eaten, and then I start working on cleaning, and I have Arlo helping me, and we're cleaning that area before the wall broke.
Okay, you're like
As
sweeping, picking up rocks and stuff.
As we've been tasked with doing, yes. We take our work seriously.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Failed to load. Cannot load. Okay, so you're downstairs. You stay down there. You're not coming up?
Yep.
Okay. And what about Rem? Are you going back up?
Yeah, I'll go back up.
Okay. You're like kind of hobbling up. You're bleeding all over the place. And, maybe someone right next to the door to the basement kind of glares at you like, oh, but most people, they don't care. They see you like dripping blood all over the place. No one gives a shit except for like the first guy that sees you. Yeah. What do you do? You walk up. What do you do?
I find a table and I sit down. I'm exhausted.
Okay. Yeah. You just sit down at the table. Okay. So Kara, you're talking to Tamerlane, and she rushes over. Oh yes, yes. Okay. Hi. What's up? Did you guys
Hey, we
finish?
finished. Yeah, we went down in the basement. We left the rat down there to finish cleaning up. But we found some not so friendly rats that gave us a hard time. Look at this guy here. And I point to
Ram.
Rem. There you go. Rem bleeding at the table.
Oh
He
my.
he took it to the chin for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll get him some food. She waves down someone and says, yeah. She got some, like, hand signals, you know, to order food. So she's getting them some soup, some stew. She says, oh, I'm so sorry. I guess it's more dangerous than I thought. Um, it was just rats though. I could have sworn it must be something much bigger.
So I've been meaning to ask you. That basement had a tunnel leading out of it. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh, that doesn't seem too sure.
Well, see, I knew, you know, back in the day when I bought this place, it was built on top of some old smuggling cavern or something that the pirates used to use a couple hundred years ago or something. I don't know, but this place is built over the top of it. I thought it was sealed. Were you able to
Well,
get inside?
we decided to come up first. Not
Oh,
too sure what was down there.
oh, oh my! If there's anything down there, I'll definitely need to get that taken care of. Do you think you guys can clear that out? Make sure there's nothing dangerous there. You know, lots of people come through here. This is people's first introduction to Otarius through the fishery, through the docks. I please, this is, you know how much this place means to me. I need it taken care of. I'll give you more money if you need.
Sounds like something to keep busy with. I'll see what I can do to convince these other guys to join me.
Yes, please, please. I need this. And she puts her hand on your arm again. I really need this. Please, I know you like being touched, but like, please do what you can.
All right.
I'll give you 15 gold each.
I'll see if they'll buy into it.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
And she rushes back to the kitchen to go to work.
So, Rem, looks like we got to go back in there.
Let me rest first. It hurts.
What a weak dwarf. Let's see if we can get
Then I'll go.
Let's see if we can get that other dwarf and that rat to come help us again. 15 gold might go a long ways. Now where's
Bordick.
Bordrick? Where's he at?
Bordig.
Bordick.
I'm at the bar just eating my fish and chips, ain't I? In it.
Isn't that?
Just eating fish and chips, in it.
Hey, Bordick!
Huh?
Got another job.
Okay.
We'll let you
What's
grab
that?
some fish on the way out.
More fish.
That tunnel down there. She wants us to go exploring.
Oh. Okay.
Are you in?
There could be more fish. I'm not there.
Yeah. Let me
All
just
right.
first this food. I'll be right with him.
Let's go get that rat. So, is he working down there, or is he coming back up soon? Like, what's going on with that?
He gave
What's
no
that?
indication that he's coming back upstairs.
Okay, so then I'll go down. downstairs to go get with the rat.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
follow.
Hasty.
Okay.
Ram, you can hang out here. We'll wait for you to be ready to depart. So I'll go down. Be like, hey, Ram, you done yet?
He must be asleep.
Malik. He's talking
Oh,
to you.
I don't respond because I'm not Rem.
He said rat.
Rat.
Oh. It's a lot of work. She was not wrong when she said they should take more people, but I am doing my best. If you really
Well,
want me to be done, then maybe you should help.
I think there's something more pressing than cleaning up a fucking basement. Let's
That's what we were paid to do.
well, the task has become an exploration adventure to see what's down that tunnel there. I
So
guess
I get my money if I walk down this tunnel.
we'll see what's down there.
Very
The
well. I
locals
sneak
feel
down the
threatened
tunnel.
by it.
Oh no.
Oh, no,
told me-
not yet, not yet.
He said
We're
I
wait-
get my money if I walk down the tunnel.
We're
So
waiting
I
for
sneak
Rem.
and I
We're
walk
waiting for
into
that
the
other
tunnel.
guy. Oh god. Okay.
Rat not smart. Must not be
Okay.
dwarf if that's stupid to go in cave alone.
Says the
I
guy who ate the rotten fish.
That fish not as good as fish chip Tornado gave.
So don't actually walk down. Okay, so Rem is still upstairs. You two go down there with Moreau. So
He's yelling down the stairs. He didn't see me, right? Like,
God, he's controlling both his characters at once.
yeah. So by the way, you guys can do treat wounds to give him some medicine.
You have both selected, Tyler. That's why you can't move.
You can delete your image as well, because it's probably not supposed to still be out.
How do I delete that?
Select it, press delete. Delete, you have permission to.
wow,
delete.
why is there mountains in here? It's wild. Everywhere he goes, mountains follow.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? We'll fix the art and the music and stuff later. But
I just like to imagine there's like a little like a person behind him just like holding up this banner everywhere he walks. This person just follows him with his background.
Canon.
Yeah.
the art is canon for sure, for sure.
Mm.
Okay. So unless Rem wants to convince you guys to rest for the night so he can heal, he's just gonna be chilling at 1 health here. And,
Only he knew a place that could heal him. That he
Oh,
could
true.
travel to. That'd be really nice if he knew a place.
Can I make my travels there?
Yeah. But do you tell these guys what you're doing or something first? Or you just go straight there?
Yeah. No. Okay, I'll just go straight there. I'll be back.
Okay, you don't tell them you're leaving. But okay, you head over to
Vandy.
Vandy. Alex, stop walking. I can't pause the game.
Darn. So you weren't paying attention.
I'm watching the stream. I can see what you're doing. GM tab isn't working though. Okay.
I want this.
Yeah, okay.
And I also eat some of this.
Just eat flour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it covers your mouth and it glops together. It's kind of hard texture to eat, but you're able to.
Bland cinnamon.
And cinnamon, yeah. You're able to wash it down with that wine there. But okay. Rem will walk over to the Dawnflower Library. It'll take him like 10 minutes in his state to walk all the way across, and then but you get to the Dawnflower Library. Say, oh my goodness. What happened to you?
seem to get unbeaten. Can you heal me?
Oh, of course, of course. Yeah. And come here, come to the shrine. And she waves you down to the. She rushes over with her little legs over to the altar of Sarenrae, and she grabs that staff again, and she waves it over you, and she starts muttering some things. You can't quite make out on the words, but you can hear her say, Sarenrae, Sarenrae. And then you see this light fall on you, and she will heal you. And I'll say, normally I would roll, but I'm just gonna say, since you're here at the shrine, she is able to fully heal you. It says, what happened to you? You guys someplace dangerous?
I don't know. It was so dark. I just got bit by some shit.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, could you not see down here?
do you do you not have dark
No, I
vision?
can see.
Okay.
I can see. I can see.
There's lights in this room, but I really hope not all of you have dark vision, because that's gonna matter. But okay. Yeah. So I fully healed you. Just oh goodness. Well, please keep yourself safe. Where is this dangerous place? Where did you get hurt?
I was at the basement of the fish place.
The fishery?
They had the yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Well, please be safe. Don't go back there if it's so dangerous.
Of course, I will keep myself safe.
Yes, please. I don't want you getting hurt. And she puts her hands on your cheeks and she brushes them. Well, okay, I
Oh, flirt.
I think you're all better now. Please, but stay safe. I have some customers there, checking out some books. But yeah, please be safe. But you should be all better now.
Thank you, Vandy. I will.
She goes running off. So do you listen to Vandy, or do you head back down to?
Nah, I go back. That's where the light was. I must follow it.
Follow the light, exactly. Okay, then after about 20 minutes, so 10-15 minutes, you make your way back and back down into the basement. Are the rest of you, he was gone for like 30 minutes. What are you guys doing in that time?
Was it those 30 minutes I was cleaning, or before, or like after I was told about the tunnel?
I don't know, Rem, did you go there right away? Or did you go down after you saw everyone else walk down?
I ate a little, and then I had a revelation that I could be healed. So.
Oh, she does charge like a gold or two, though, by the way. Is that okay?
Oh.
Do you still do it?
Okay.
Wow, what a
Yeah, I still do it.
criminal.
Sorry, I forgot
Although
to mention
after
it.
the fact, yeah.
Well, no, I told you before, like, it's healing services. I just forgot to mention the price. I think it's a
I
gold.
have eating
Yeah.
services, but I don't charge people.
You don't charge people for eating their food?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll charge you a gold for the healing services. But okay. So it's been 30 minutes. What do you guys do in the dungeon? Are you just waiting for Rem to return?
I'm just eating random things off the table.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of
just waiting
trying
for Rem.
things, figuring out what I like.
Yes.
Not really a fan of flour.
Am I allowed to move?
Well, just tell me what you're doing first.
I had that sneak roll, and I was going to go just look down the tunnel.
Okay.
Get an understanding of what we're dealing with.
Yeah, okay. Hold there. You're sneaky. I know what your sneak roll is, but give me a perception. Okay, so you see this sharp cliff here that you can see that in order to jump down, you're kind of small. In fact, you can tell that everyone's probably too small. That you'd have to be kind of athletic to jump down. You have to make an athletics check to go any further. But you do see down, if you scroll up, you see there's massive spider webs in the cavern below,
Okay.
or further down. But yeah, to go any further, you have to jump down or
Okay, I
use
go
rope or
back
something.
up to the rest of the group, and I let them know, like, hey, there's two sharp cliffs up ahead in the tunnel. We may need some rope to set up like a good way to get down, a good safe way to get down. And up in the caves ahead, I saw massive, massive spider webs. The creatures down there might be of the arachnid sort.
You need rope.
Don't tell me you have inside rope again.
Here, I got you covered.
Yeah, I love inside ropes. So
Is
describe it
this
for
rope
me.
good enough?
Can you
Me?
describe it
You
for
want me
me?
to describe it?
Yeah.
Okay. I overhear the giant rat talking. And I heard something about needing rope, and it made me light up remembering the new skill I had been developing while I was in my cave way back when to practice climbing trees better. So I
I
run
want to know what
over,
that's like.
intestine hanging out, and I say, here, rope. Me been practicing to make rope. And I hand it over, dripping and squishy.
I find this disturbing, but it will work. Is the rope long enough, you think, Ian? Can I recognize if it's like gonna be enough from what I saw?
50 feet of intestine.
Yeah, it's plenty. Yeah, it's like a 25-foot drop.
Okay, sick. Yeah. I tell them that this will work if we want to continue down.
Okay.
But I don't know. Some arachnids have strong venom. Maybe we should stop by and get some anti-venom before we continue.
You think we need anti-venom? Where get that?
I don't know. Maybe what's Matt's character's name?
Calridge.
Coverage.
Maybe Calridge would know. He is a local after all.
It's true.
Is there a spot that sells antivenom?
Yeah, and even Boydig would probably know. The Crow's Cask makes all sorts of potions and things, concoctions. But yeah, Calridge, you would know. Forget the name, but yeah, the Crow's Cask, they would have anti-venom.
Okay.
Oh, Ms. Bordig doesn't know what anti-venom is.
Yeah. Magaloy is her name, the proprietor.
No. Yeah, I know just the spot. You can head there. It's a good idea.
Okay. So we will end here. You guys are gonna head up to the Crow's Cask, or Crow's Casks, to get some anti-venom before you adventure down. Does your inside ropes just stay?
It's a cantrip. I can just... They
No,
disappear, I'm pretty
10
sure.
minutes. Okay. I was just wondering if like you're just gonna leave it there, but they'll disappear in 10 minutes. Whatever.
They just hang out at me as I walk around town.
Okay. Filling out his guts. Okay. We will end it here. You guys have met quite a few of the townsfolk, but there's more to meet still. You guys realize there is more than meets the eye in the fisheries basement. There's something in the depths. I hope you get acquainted with the depths, because you will be going even deeper once you make it to the Abomination Vaults. But all right, we'll stop here, especially since the game is broken.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. It was working for so long. What happened? All right. I don't know how to end a stream. I guess I just press stop streaming.
Yeah.